Hello everybody, welcome back to Go Card Reviews. We are finally reaching towards the end of this retrospective on Sword Art Online's 10th anniversary booster set.
Okay, it's the second half of Azurius, boys.
Yeah, as Gavin has been alluding to this whole time, Sword Art Online typically has been built on, yellow and blue because Asuna and Kirito are like the hot shit, right?
Amen. It's your boy and best girl, okay? Let's fucking go.
It is my boy. Best girl, that's all subjective. So we'll move on with none other than Time of Reunion Kirito. Level 00 cost 1500 power. On play, he gets 1500 power until end of turn, and he is in Oz's up Mark 2, Mark Dos, Mark Ni for anniversary characters.
Is my reaction not appropriate?
I barely heard it. Yeah, there you go.
How is this allowed, man?
Right, so, to put in context, this is, early 2020. Around this time, we already started to, see the beginnings of Azusa Mark III. If, either after this or even before this, depending, right?
If I remember correctly, Azusa Mark III started popping up about a few sets before.
Yeah, I'll quickly, do like a quick, I'm not really effective, but I'll just quickly look at the products that came around it, where I distinctively remember Azusa Mark III popping up. Let's see here. I kind of flag. No, I don't remember anything there.
No, they got Dize Mark III.
Right. I want to say Card Captor Sakura.
I believe they also got Dize Mark III.
Okay.
But again, dude.
But Slime 1 was around here, and Slime 1 definitely had a Azusa Mark III.
Yes, they had Azusa Mark III. Konosuba Legend of Crimson also marked Azusa Mark III as well.
Yeah.
It's just kind of bonkers going, wait, why does Sao deserve the Mark II variant?
Right, now of course you could argue, clearly, as we've seen in all three of the prior videos for this, that, hey, this is clearly like a standalone archetype within a greater standard title. Okay, fair enough. But at the same time, it's kind of like this almost sets a bad precedent.
So just because it is sectioned off effectively into its own set does not really give it the right to have, essentially power creeped cards at this point. Like, again, as we've discussed before on the show, Azusa is an example of reverse power creep. Azusa profiles have been getting progressively weaker and weaker and weaker. So, randomly speaking, okay, if we look at modern day products, because 10th Annie is effectively a modern day product.
Yeah, definitely.
Why does SAO stand out as I think the only set that features the Mark II, a standalone Mark II variant at 0, nonetheless?
Yeah, it's definitely a little strange.
That's someone at Bushiroad really must love Sao. Like, to not even see this on the ban list makes me question it even further, because Bushi has had zero qualms about putting Oz's style profiles on the ban list.
Oh yeah, even level 1s are not immune to this. And you could argue that in a nutshell, that is like one of the worst versions ever made, because it's level 1, and for level 1, it's tiny AF.
Okay, power on top of this ban, FR, it ain't gonna live or kill anything.
Right.
Level 0 can contest it unaided, unabetted.
Right.
Like
it just goes to show, that in the correct context, costless versions of these cards can just be absurd, right?
It's funny because I think Bushiroad's intent with also style profiles is to make them non-staples, non-obvious includes, unanimous decide.
Right, right.
Non-unanimous.
That's why, the only other awesome Mark II I could even think of was Name Locked.
Honk.
That came within the. Oh, okay. There was more than one apparently. Yeah.
Honk. Like that's the other really obvious Awesome Mark II I can think of. But
I was gonna say, if we're just talking like 2020, we have quintessential quintuplets. We had Nino.
Yeah, Nino Nakano. Like, the fact is that I kind of had a feeling that they were going to give Gotobun an Awesome Mark II. Again, they technically did. It's for Nino only, of course, but at the same time, my particular feelings about it is, again, I think Bushiroad succeeded in the fact that they made also a non-unanimous card. Like, you don't see Awesome Mark III on every single list.
Oh, right. It's I would argue if anything, the rule change of back in the mid 2010s also played a big role because prior to that it was the original Austin and Akatsuki were not even played in large numbers because it's like, oh, I don't know, what if I call the wrong number, right?
Right. Though prior to that, I would have almost always called 4. Just to give myself the maximum amount of chances.
Right. But the flexibility increased their potency even more than they really should have.
Right. But again, we're not here to. Again, within context, I'm going. What? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculously good.
Right, this speaks for vanilla stacks on the turn you play the guy, and he's going to give you that free handout and deck mill in return.
Hey, look, I milked Rick Climaxes with Innocence of Twilight. I wonder what I'm going to grab.
Of course you will go and spoil that card right here, right now.
Come on. For fuck's sake, man. It's fucking next. It's fucking next, man. Like, come on, man.
You can't be a legit card like videos ahead.
Yeah, dude. I even mentioned the word Azirius.
Okay, Azirius, doesn't implicate any specific cards.
Right, but anybody who's been playing this game for the past 2 years and knows we're talking about this set, oh, come on, man. Azirius is bloody obvious, man. Like, the problem now, of course, my biggest concern is that, well, are they going to selectively give us a Mark II to certain decks, like
by subnisses, perhaps, subnisses, right? Like, for example, the upcoming Hololive production could say, okay, here's an Awesome Mark II, but it works only for Gen 3.
And Bushiroad has tried to experiment with Awesome Mark 1, the original. But of course they've put some sort of twist to it.
Like, oh, I'm playing this card, this vanilla to top 4 check, right?
Or yeah, actually I was gonna use the slime version. If the vanilla is on the board.
Discard anything, do the thing.
Right, like if a certain card's on the board, and the Asusa, it turns a level one vanilla into Asusa, and players won't fall for it. Players will absolutely.
But they'll be like, "Oh, I gotta play minimum 6 or 7 cards to implement that. That sounds like too much space."
People will complain. Again, and Asusa Mark 1 is a very powerful effect. It kind of stems back to the whole, well, again, they're being greedy about it.
And Bushiroad is trying to minimize this whole greed factor.
Again, it's part of the whole they've spoiled. You know, Bushiroad as a company has spoiled players too much, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I won't disagree.
You and I both have fallen victim to that.
Mm-hmm.
In Limited, hello?
The only time you don't take this, that shiny SP in the back there.
I know, right? Like, hello?
Like, you pass this. What was the foil in the box? Is what
Please show me the SP. Please show me the SP you grabbed, sir.
Reviews Arsenal.
Well, we're fucked. We're fucked now. Like it's one, like, this is not even the source of my anger. Oh no. The source of my anger will be coming very soon. This is the calm before the storm.
This is very much this is considered sane compared to that card.
Yes, you already know what to get.
Yeah, no, good. Card's too good. This is part of the reason why Anniversary was one of the best Level 0 games, despite, like, how long it's been since it released, right?
Surprisingly, 10th Annie should be on its way out the door. It's not.
It really isn't. Like, holy moly.
It's still super powerful.
It's resilient. Like, again, if Bushiroad had done like a stronger, stricter set of restrictions, it could have, right? But they chose not to.
that joke of a list, man. FR.
That joke of a list. All right, let's move on.
All right, Innocence of Twilight. Hello. Have you been sleeping? Like, if 1045, if you have 2 or more other anniversary characters on the board, man, Bush, that's so fucking hard, man. Shit. This card's a 5/5. Okay, climax combo. Experience it. When this card attacks, if you have Twilight Guard, the rare pants trigger, in your climax area, and you have at least experience 2, middle top 3, choose level 1X or lower anniversary in your grave and add it to your hand. This card gains 500, and this card gains 500 power till end of turn, where X is the number of anniversaries milled via the effect.
Gotta refer to it mill up to 3. This is flexible. You don't have to mill 3 cards.
Oh no! If you want a level 0, no, dude, I got like 3 climaxes, man. I'll
automatically mill 0. I'm gonna take Kama Reunion Kirito.
Like, seriously, card's broken. I've done that so many times.
He has.
Again, this is the best level 1 combo in the game. Hands down.
Let's talk about, why. Okay. It's vanilla static. That's already, a plus in itself. You sometimes barely see that nowadays in some combos at level 1. Number 2, it's flexible mill.
You could choose to mill 0 if you're hyper compressed.
Yeah. Fugo? No. Fugo says you must mill 2.
This? Nah, bro. I'm gonna grab.
Nah, bro. And on top of that, it is it's selectivity from waiting room.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yes, again, Fugo is kind of similar, but Fugo didn't have the flexible mill. And for the heck of it, let's just give Founder more power, because screw it.
I'm 7k minimum. Bruh, this card didn't even need to fucking reverse.
It don't. What does this not do? It can't contest against that 2/2. Oh, ball.
You don't care, man. You use Alicization lasting at that point. Bounce the bloody thing. There. And you don't care about the card. You don't care about the card in stock that it gave up, because, honestly speaking, 10th Annie has such good card advantage that I don't even care.
No, it's kind of great. It's ridiculous how easy it is.
Okay, dude. I will say this right now for the audience. The biggest fault of playing SAO 10th Anniversary is the fact that you're playing SAO. To the wide majority of players, the biggest problem with this deck is the fact that you're playing SAO.
This is for better or worse, actually true.
To some people, that is an absolute deal breaker.
Yeah, actually, as SAO goes down in infamy, not just in the greater anime community, but in the Weiss Schwarz community specifically, it's one of those boogeyman standard challenge because it's been around since the early 2010s, and there have seldom been times where it's just kind of like people love it when they go, oh, I only go with SNL because it's no longer meta, and then a new set comes out. Well, I gotta take that back now because Bushiroad said no, you gotta deal with this again and again and again and again.
And man, to the modern players, oh nah, bro, we don't care. That's how fuck it is.
That's how fuck it is.
like to someone like myself, nah, bro, I don't care. The greatest drawback of playing 10th Annie is the fact I'm playing Sal. I don't care. I'll play fucking Tron all day, man. Which is the modern equivalent of SAO.
Right, for the most part, plays fairly linearly, but you do have some branching.
Right. It's the fact is that, and what's ironic is Tron is probably more flexible than SAO is.
Well, yeah, it's magic.
Well, at the same time, though, Tron plays very linearly.
It does. It's just more of, because you're playing Magic, you just have, a greater card pool to work with.
Well, yeah, of course. You could play Eldrazi Tron, you could play Mono Green Tron.
Right, like a number of Tron decks, it's almost like the Orcus problem that Yu-Gi-Oh! Once had before Nightmare Mermaid got hit.
You guys play Mono Blue Tron if you really want to. I hardly would not recommend Mono Blue Tron. That deck kind of stinks.
Actually, fun fact, you actually realize that a certain Yu-Gi Cuber, a certain Yu-Gi Cuber's name, it actually comes from what you just said.
Oh boy.
MBK Yu-Gi-Oh! Mono Blue Tron Yu-Gi-Oh!
Lamau! And man, he probably got sick of his Mindslaver lock fucking whiffing.
Oof.
And man, shit. The amount of times where my Mindslaver lock has been disrupted because my opponent happened to be running Bloody Crows and Grab.
It just so happens that uncounterable removal is OP.
Is good. Yeah, is really fucking good. And I couldn't do shit about it. But regardless, though, it's one of those things. Okay, you know what is hilarious? This combo also appears in Albuta.
Yeah, it does. We did go over that, people.
And that combo is ass. Combo is ass. And no, it is not just because Bint's on the bloody card.
No, it could be Shoko and he would still say the same thing.
Oh, hell no, a card is ass. A combo is ass, man. I'm sorry, man. Okay, here's why it's so good. SAO has the backbone to support Innocence of Twilight. Number one, the Bint combo is a lot smaller. Toughness-wise, I think it's what, a 4 or 5? Shit, you weren't killing anything.
Something like that, yeah.
You weren't killing it. She isn't gonna live. She's gonna get bloody smushed, and the fact that it's on choice trigger, which means the combo is not loopable. The reason why you're willing to expend the counter to defend Innocence is because of the fact that it's on a pants. It's fucking loopable. It's so loopable versus the choice trigger where I gotta fucking draw it again. Ugh.
Right.
It's. And the fact is, she gains +1 level.
And which could be a problem.
You can get randomly anti-changed.
Unironically.
If your opponent is willing to pay the cost, of course, but you might be like, well, I
was gonna say a real downside is more of, adding on to the whole, not easily loopable problem is typically that combo is run in the more memory-based Rascal decks, which means your other trigger is door.
Which you can't loop it anyways.
Right. Someone could argue, oh, but you got Pants in Rascal. Fuck off.
You do have Pants in Rascal. But okay. Shoko is a good combo. I will stand by it to this very day. Problem. Trying to combine it with Bint combo, the logic doesn't work there. Now, of course, it is the inverse. It is the inverse of what we see of the Azurius version of 10th Annie. The reason why it works in 10th Annie is because the pants is at 1. It's because you need the pants earlier. You often, like, by the time, now you might be like, well, I could just trigger the pants at any time. She also has the additional problems. Sure, you very well could. But again, the bint version has a lot of other detriments. You see, for example, if I really need to grab a level 0, let's say I'm in the scenario where, I have a bunch of climaxes coming up and I don't want to mill them all out.
Mm-hmm.
What level 0 could I grab from Albuta's card pool? Jumper Joe, FR, or Shoko Drop Search, FR? Like,
yeah, one of the reasons why Rust was starting to slowly make its way into struggle bus is because early games mattering a lot now. And Rascal's early game is not exactly the most serviceable, to say the least.
That's being polite.
I am being polite.
That's being very polite.
I'm not in this review to badmouth Rascal any more than we've already kind of getting the past several months.
I love her to death, man. I love her, but I can't. I can't stand by her anymore. I can't, because she's just not that great anymore.
And, Gavin, you would argue that, as 2020 progressed into 2021, in particular, early game has mattered ever more and more.
Like, Rascal felt like a 2019 set. Rascal 2 felt like a mid to late 2019 set. She was fine facing off against early 2020, late 2019. She was fine. But now,
especially when for the most part, every releases those early game has just become so robust in comparison, right?
Oh my god! Even the duds of this year, Kanokari and Princess Connect, have much better level 0 games than Albuta does. I have to be objective here. I honestly have to be objective here and be like, well, the early game is a deal breaker for that set.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly wish I could say differently, but no. The early game is the main reason why I don't feel like playing Albuta a lot of times is that extremely poor level 0 game. Sure, level 0 does not last all that long anymore. But it's the fact that every single, you need to plan for every single level now. You can't afford to just skip a level now.
Right.
Otherwise, you just fall apart. Like, okay, Jumper Joes were really good in 2019. Now, as the metagame has become more and more robust, Jumper Joes have suddenly went to not so great anymore. Especially Nodoko, who's a vanilla. Ugh. When building 10th Annie, we have Jumper Joe. It's an oversized Jumper Joe, I believe, if I remember correctly, at 2.5.
Yeah, we will see it on the way to the end here.
Right. I didn't even consider it. Because by the time this set had hit, by the time this set really found its stride as a top tier deck, Jumper Joes were pretty bad by then, man. But regardless, back to Innocence of Twilight here. Some people might call me crazy, but this is the best level 1 combo of the game. Hands down. As of this point, if you can't beat Innocence of Twilight, how should I say this? Innocence of Twilight raised my bar considerably for best level 1 combo in the game. There is basically no risk. There's basically no risk involved with this card. It's immediate selectivity. It's bulky. It's on a good trigger. It's on a good loopable trigger, and it beats. It beats down for a comfortable 7K. Doesn't even require the reversal. What does this card not do? It's insanity.
Right, like you know, I can see why some people like try to defend Fugo by going like, oh, but Fugo has a hard chance of giving you like an early play or something versus this card. Okay, fair enough. But again, Fugo didn't give you that flexible mill.
And most Fugos just die pretty quickly.
Right, I'm trying to think, was there a defendable Fugo? No, right? I can't really think of one.
Kara.
Yeah, Carol might be the only one.
I think so. I think she's the I think Maya might be from Bloom. I think she's 5/5 toughness. I think so.
Something like she might be. We'll double check when we like get to her, right?
Right. We'll double check. In fact, I can probably actually fact check her now.
Yeah. But anyway, regardless, you know, like the number of like defendable Fugos that I feel far in between is the point here, and you know, it's just a try to be like this again flexible mill with the ability to like actually, you know, threaten most conventional non-standby boards.
I mean, SAO can wreck shop against standby anyway.
Well, for different reasons, but
like it's kind of hilarious how how badly
like it's just more of, you know, and it's just a card like, you know, kind of does, you know, as Kevin said, you know, what is this card not doing? You know, it gives you deeper deck mill than a Fugo. It gives you flexible deck mill. You really don't need to go that deep, and it just gives you like, you know, this insane amount of selectivity while also potentially being able to generate more of it.
Which is just what?
And,
how is that fair?
And yeah, Pants Trigger is important, you know, not just for the loopable reason, you know, there will be another reason, but you know, before we get too far with the other reason, you know, the fact that it's on Pants versus like, you know, Choice or Door or something, you know, it speaks volumes.
Oh, by the way, fact checking: Halloween Night Maya is not defendable. She's
I was kind of like, was she? No, right?
No, it's when she attacks, she gains an additional 1,500.
Okay.
But at the same time, you know, she's tiny. Like basically, Fugo profiles are not defendable in general. Like, the only one I could argue is Yotsuba, but that's because JC exists in that particular set, so...
And you're fine with that because she's on, like, debatably more loopable trigger of Gold Bar, right?
Correct. Alright. Well, in Limited, forget it.
No, again, if you take as a standalone character, you at least have this, like, vanilla static card with, like, a bunch of text that you're not going to use.
Right, but at the same time, dude, as a double rare, I'd be pretty mad if this was my double rare in Limited.
Oh, I don't blame you. Because, you know, like, we've automatically seen, like, games that are uncommon or common that you'd rather take for that format.
Like, unironically, this is a hard pass in Limited. Ironically, despite being literally the best combo in the game, again, Limited is a completely different format.
Right. Because, you know, even at the double rare level, you know, for 1-0s, we have 6Ks for standalones.
We have better... Right, I'd rather take the red one.
Because at least it's a 6K beat stick.
Right, Kirito and Celica are better. Or hell, even the childhood combo.
Right, also 6K.
Like, literally, we have better cards than Twilight.
Yeah, definitely.
In Limited.
Definitely.
Now, of course, if we can pull this off in Limited, even then, you're not guaranteed to win the pod.
Because, you know, the impact of these cards is simply not going to matter that much in just a singleton.
Right.
This card's potency multiplies.
Right. It's amazing and constructed, of course. I'd argue this is the reason why, well, this and another card are the reason why this set is an S tier. Well, you already know what to give it.
Yeah, this. But again, like I can't disagree where this is one of the reasons to play this niche within a niche.
You know what? Give him the double. Give him the double, man. And most people will call this Kirito combo. I'm like going, guys, I've been making the same mistake. It's Innocence of Twilight, guys. It's literally
Right, you see 4 people on it, not just Kirito.
right.
Yo,
Again,
I will say one problem. If you actually look very closely, you could tell that Innocence of Twilight is just a crop from Twilight Guild.
Right. It is.
Which I think is a little sad.
But at the same time, though, everyone calls this Kirito combo, dude.
Which I'm like, dude, Kirito doesn't even take up like half of the darn image. Y'all call this Kirito?
Yeah.
Like you who you see here? You see
Nice.
that's like Fizo or Lingo.
That's Yuki, man. And that's Sachi.
Wait, why do they pop up in Alicization?
Wait, that's Yui. Excuse me, I thought that was Sachi. Wait, Sachi's dead by Alicization. She's already dead by then.
Yeah, because I mean, I assume it's Alicization because fuck, like it's in the train. I assume the Blondie here is like Fizo or Lingo or one of those sisters.
Right. Or it could be Leafa, honestly speaking. Could be Leafa.
No way. No
I
way.
doubt it.
No way.
It could be. I doubt it. I doubt it though.
That can't be lethal. Alright, anyway. Laura Simon will move on. Alicization United, Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! Level 3 2 costs 9,000 power. Smooth brain early play condition. Sweep. Okay, anyway, experience 6 or higher. They get 500 power and on attack, choose one of your anniversary characters and it gets 1500 power until end of turn, and on play discard one and heal the stock.
Is it nap time yet?
A little bit. Now, of course, okay, you read this right, okay, this is basically like a more glorified version of Ye Old Aqua clone, right?
Basically.
But it does have a few key differences. No, one, this defense at 500 more power than Aqua and experience 6. 2, it's not, it doesn't have to be power to themselves, it can be power to anybody on attack.
It offers greater flexibility than your typical Aqua.
Right. And I think a lot of people would definitely say this is better than Aqua.
Yeah, this is better. This is better than Aqua, dude. That's the main reason why it's better than Aqua. The flexibility that you gain. Now, of course, on attack plus 1500, I've used that. I've used that. Of course, I'm just letting Yucho and Kirito die. You don't really care.
Because, they're going stock neutral the turn you play them. And they heal you down.
Right.
Again, there's a reason why Aqua is like a very, very robust profile, right?
If not one of the most boring profiles in the game.
Right? Sometimes being robust means to be boring.
I know, right?
I mean, look no further than the Honda Accord.
Toyota Camry.
Or Toyota Camry, exactly.
Hey man, I mean, people want to knock my choice of car IRL. I'm going, you know what? It gets me from point A to point B. That's all I needed to do.
Right. And that's fine.
I don't need anything fancy. I don't really care about that.
Right. And Aqua's kind of like that, right? Sure, she may not be very fancy, but she does what you need her to do.
And if I needed Suso Beater, that's 11k, and that healed me, sure.
And when stock neutral doing it.
Even better.
Right.
Like, it's... Again, what else can we really say about Aqua at this point?
Right.
Like, it's kind of hard to say.
It's more for, for Kirito and Yucho here, they're a little more unique. Flexibility. And, look, there's anything that Anniversary has shown what it could do, it's versatility and flexibility.
I love the fact that it's so versatile and so flexible.
But it's probably one of the most robust toolbox style decks you've played in recent times, right?
But anyways, so in limited, bruh, yeah, you take this, man.
Again, see time of reunion Kirito, that better be the SP you took instead and you passed this.
Exactly.
So
you already know what to give it, man.
Yeah, Blue starting off very strong.
Again, dude. Again, talking about rotation versus Eternal was more interested than Aqua.
FR. we might this may have to. We'll see if this unironically becomes a scrapbook topic or something. We'll see.
Is it fucking time, man?
Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, Quiet Fighting Spirit. Or actually, no. Quiet Fighting Spirit Shinon, yes. 3/2 10k. So, she's a Diglett enters the battlefield, and experience, when confronting the past is 2. The Common Pants trigger this time. If you have EXP 6, this card gains 3k. And auto, this ability activates up to once per turn. Pay 2, discard 2. If you pay the cost, restanding.
End of attack, so she could be reversed and still do the thing.
Once you get exiled.
You pray not?
And man, depends what your opponent is packing, man.
True.
Hey man, your opponent packs that bloody counter, man. She got exiled.
Oof. But exile counters aside.
Yeah, I much prefer looking at Shape Rain over this card, man.
Okay, I don't blame you on that one either.
Hey, man, it should be obvious what this is. It should be obvious. This is Power of Smile, man.
Technically, it's a little different.
True, different cost and different activation trigger.
Right.
But at the same time, come on, man. The combo is basically the same. Now, the majority of people don't play Shinon for the combo.
It's more of, you know what, I'm playing this anyway, why not play like a couple of these?
People only play 2 to 3 of her.
Right.
At max.
The main game plan of the 8-pants deck is not to end the game on an extra standing attack.
Right. They're not counting on the extra attack.
Like okay, if it pops off coil, I guess they need to pop off for me to win.
Honestly speaking, man, they're planning on burying you in card advantage with this.
They're planning on burying you in both card advantage and like actually having thick board.
Right.
Versus... again, look back to what we saw in green and red. This ability activates 2 once per turn when using act ability, gain a Gorurian power abilities.
Power toughness?
Yes.
Yes. What? Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
Wow. Oh, trust me, you'll see soon. Like, again.
No, I find it. Oh yeah. By the way, for people who may or may not have actually ran into this problem. So when someone actually asks power of something on the board, the player being inquired has to actually say where each source of power is coming from, even if it hasn't technically been activated. So something like Alicization, Awakening, Xenon, and Leafa, even though it isn't activated yet, you can still mention, when I do use an activity, I could give something 1,000 power.
FR? You have to mention that?
You actually mention that.
Holy shit up.
Yeah.
Again,
so if you are playing like act packages, the deck, like 8-pants. I am very sorry. Someone is trying to be extremely rude here.
Oh, trust me, I hear those fireworks. I hear the fireworks outside too, man. Honestly speaking,
what I'm trying to say is, the 8-pants Sword Art Online 10th Anniversary deck is very much a act package deck.
I mean, it buries you in card advantage, man. It
buries you in card advantage and buries you in power on top of power on top of power on top of power.
Hey, it reminds me of standby decks. It kind of reminds me of a standby deck, honestly speaking.
Without the trigger.
Without the trigger, but I'm going, cool story, Japan. I don't care. I'll just blow you out of the water with Aincrad.
When it says Aincrad, it means Aincrad, Kirito and Asuna.
Yeah.
Multiple games are named Aincrad.
Oh, well, again, man, you know exactly what I mean.
Right. I just need to clarify it.
I'm gonna build 5 climaxes. Your shit isn't surviving anyway.
Uh,
You could counter until you're blue in the face, man. Your shit's dead.
no, again, Gavin. The player could be dead before the character's dead.
Oh yeah, true.
Again, Gavin's step takes place before the battle step.
Oh yeah, true. And how have they not died from 5 birds of 2?
On top of the 3 base soul.
So you just took 2 levels in one swing, sir. You're dead. Hella dead. Honestly speaking, though, man, nothing about this card makes me excited.
Right. Again,
Like,
this is more of a, you know what? I got some space. I'm playing this anyway because I want to play 8 packs. I might as well play like a few of these.
they like looking at Shinon, I'm guessing.
No, it's more of, you know, why just play a blank pants? If you already, it's more of why play a blank pants if you have room for like more characters. Why not play a character that actually combos with it?
Again, amen. I don't believe in that blank nonsense. Okay, I don't believe in blank ever.
And, you know, when it comes to 8 pants, almost nobody like. I've never seen a deck that's truly like an SAO 10th anniversary deck that's 8 pants and truly plays 0 copies of this card, because why play the blank?
Again, dude, people play blank standby all the fucking time.
But blank standby is a little different because it acts on both trigger and on placement.
Blank gate. Come on, man.
Blank door. Okay, blank door. Okay. I come from the era of a blank door, Scavin. This is because because in those days, free advantage was next to none.
And man, I'll take the black approach on that one. Bounce trigger, boys.
What was worth bouncing back then?
Oh.
There was like this thing called good early plays.
What?
The only decks that had like good early plays were like Zero no Tsukaima, Vivid Red Operation.
Didn't Gaia also have good early plays?
Gaia in 2013. You call that an actual early play? Question mark.
No, man.
No, you unironically try to bury them with a this 2295.
It's worth fucking bouncing, okay? Excuse me, sir. Have fun with a 2/2 in your hand.
No, this is a 2 that was unironically casted, hard casted.
What? You unironically hard casted it?
Because it would just let you have like a massive amounts of advantage. Almost nothing.
Even if it got bounced?
She got you what you wanted. You got a nice punch in, her combo went off, and you know your opponent's playing bounce trigger.
You unironically don't care. You unironically hardcaster knowing 8 bounces.
FR.
Holy shit.
FR.
Holy shit.
That was how the American was back. There's a reason why Rewrite got hit, you fool.
Holy shit. Holy shit. 2/2 Chihaya, you're like, go ahead and bounce it, I don't care.
I'm going. I don't mind going stock neutral.
Stock neutral. Oh baby. Holy shit.
I'm getting 3 stock a turn, and I'm going pay 2 for it to bring back down this Chihaya that you bounce off of your weird wing trigger.
It meant 8 of the bloody things.
Sure, try doing it again.
Oh, don't tempt me, motherfucker! Don't tempt me.
I'm fine with those crime masters going away.
Yeah, if you're not dead from damage economy.
Oh, chances are that Chihaya player has all the damage economy.
At the same time, man, I'm going. Hey man, I like I said, I don't believe in that empty garbage. I don't believe in it.
And you know, for the most part, SAO 10th anniversary players don't either.
I don't believe in that empty garbage, regardless of set.
Right. I'm just trying to explain that you see minimum 1 copy of this in Apex decks.
I mean, is it the Ayumu? Isn't it that Ayumu combo logic? Is it the same logic with Ayumu?
Unironically, yes. As much as it pains me to admit it.
The card is hot garbage.
It's just like, you know what? We're playing standby anyway. Why don't we play an actual like this thing that like combos with it that also like gets us cards, even if it's shitty cards.
Have fun with that 2/2 in your hand, man.
I would argue if you're gonna play a standby, you do it with the To You I Trust standby. At least get that extra attack off with the Ayumu at level 2.
The Ayumu Lion?
Yeah, the Ayumu Lion. The one that's cheaper than your Lion.
And at least in that case, you know what? Fuck it, I'll play Lion anyways.
Right. Like, if I built a standby Nishigasagi, I would rather do that.
And no, your level 1 combo is homepage reveal, man.
Thank you.
It's homepage reveal. And man, it's like, and man, Kaguya has homepage reveal. And I've played Kaguya, and I've played a ton of Kaguya. I'm just going, you know what? I'm gonna abuse homepage. You know what? My first standby target is almost always homepage reveal. And how much card advantage did that mean? Yes.
I can't wait for like the Kaguya players to hear this and they go, "Who are you calling homepage reveal?"
Okay, bad at IT Kaguya. There. It's bad at IT Kaguya. Man, I wanted the reverse order. I wanted the reverse order. I've heard of homepage reveal first.
True.
Oh, in limited. You know what? Actually, Shinon's not impossible to pull off in limited.
No, it's a climax coming, and you know, even if you don't get the combo for some reason, you know, she's a cantrip.
Right, she's a cantrip at best. You know what? Give Shinon the playable.
Yeah, this is a solid playable card.
I wanted to be meaner to this, but now that I think about it, no.
No, it's not terrible, right?
Right, and I like it how we did 2 cards in a row where the off-topic conversation is more, you know, is more entertaining than talking about the actual card.
All right, well, we're gonna have shift gears on that, Gavin, because you know what's coming here.
Oh, it's fucking time, isn't it?
Well, I read again. It's time. Okay.
Oh,
Brigand Swordsman Kirito, level 0, cost 0, 500 power. It's a global 500 to anniversary characters. Although, when your character's trigger check reveals a climax with the pack's trigger icon, you may pay the cost of discarding 1 card from your hand. If you do, salvage a character from your waiting room.
No, you first. You first on this one, man.
Me first. Okay. The reason why people are playing 8 pants Sword Art Online 10th Anniversary decks, this motherfucker right here. Imagine playing pants and unironically turning them into doors. Oh, and this has to be a 500 global on top of that. Oh, fun. Oh, and by the way, I do see people trying to unironically play this in Classic style, because you're playing pants in Classic style anyway, and he technically didn't, you don't care about missing a 500 global in Classic style on this card. That's how absurd this is.
Why isn't this card banned?
Like, you know, I think, you know, we've seen restrictions be put for cards that are clearly like doing too much on a single card. I think a card that says 8 of your cards do have a dual role is actually absurd.
What? Dude, this card does way too fucking much.
Like, okay, okay, my little Shigo, sure. It gets to make it someone card. War Spirit Kurumi, sure, she gets too much on a single card. But Kirito says 8 of your cards that you're playing anyway. Up to 8 cards in your deck are doing multiple BS things.
What? Gate triggers with soul icons? FR, man? That's absurd.
Yeah, it's gate trigger with soul icon on top of fishing you back on our climax. Like, what? Anyway, it gets worse, sir. Why did it not say discard the darn climax? In that scenario, it would have been a little more balanced. But no, I can discard this character I don't need anymore for a better one. And still keep the climax I got back with my past trigger icon.
And this makes Innocence fucking 6k. This makes Innocence even harder to kill. Like, after a 2k counter, he's 8,000? 8,000 toughness was, man?
And you know, typical back row in an SAO anniversary deck, Spriggan Swordsman Kirito and Alice Sensation Awakening Seeing on Lethal.
Oh yeah, it's fucking 9,000, man. How are you killing Kirito, man?
Or if 8K is enough to clear, you make that Kirito 8K and you make another Kirito 7K. We're making the innocence of Twilight 7K. Gavin already messed me up again.
Damn, at the same time, man, how are you clearing innocence, man, with that back row? No, right?
Yeah, well, no. Bomb or die.
Or die? Like, yo, dog, Shioriko can't clear innocence anymore, dude. Like, it's absurd. You know, when Shioriko was first spoiled, I was like, oh, goody, someone that can finally eliminate Kirito. And then someone reminded me that alicization dividing exists. I'm going, fuck.
Right, it's absurd. Like, you know, I would argue the more correct restriction would have been like, choose one between this, alicization awakening, Seeing Leafa, and
no, bro, fucking just straight up ban.
Or yeah, actually straight up ban this for real, because you know, this card sets a very bad precedent.
Okay, dude, no other fucking Spriggan profiles. Okay, Mob Psycho 100 has this exact same card.
It does. This is correct.
And the fact is that, okay, well, Mr. O, Mr. O, probably the best player in the country, in the US. I'm going, why would Jun play Mob Psycho 100? Jun's known for playing, underpowered decks, being very polite here. Why would he play it? Caesar. Oh my god, they have Spriggan? What? What's like? My mind was blown. Now you might be like, well, if Spriggan was so good, why isn't Mob Psycho 100, like god tier? I'm going, again, Mob Psycho 100 wouldn't be god tier because SAO exists. Like, SAO would hard stop that. But, like, it elevates Mob Psycho 100, quite a bit. The fact that one card can literally lift a set up, not completely, but quite a bit, is absurd.
It's because this, like, just ignoring, like, the global fights is icing on the cake. Like, this ability to convert, well, not even convert, but, like, add to patch triggers are already like a very, very powerful climax icon because they can recur climaxes. That's already pretty powerful in its own right. But adding to it the ability to discard any card from your hand to grab a character, that's pretty absurd. And the fact of the matter is,
doors with soul triggers, man.
It's not mechanically that, because you start the pants icon that you could use here. Again, you mentioned earlier, Gavin, why not use the pants trigger icon to just grab Twilight Guild and also grab myself a copy of Innocence of Twilight from the waiting room?
Oh yeah, even better, man.
Like, hello. Or it's almost towards the late game. Okay, why not unironically use my past trigger to grab Confronting the Past as Q and Quiet Fighting Spirit Xenon to end the game?
Oh god, that's good.
Like, hello? God. One trigger got me both things I needed to combo off? How is that fair?
And all the Diglets are just gonna be finding extra Xenons, man.
Like, this doesn't sound fair to you.
No! How is this fucking fair, man?
Like, no, okay, Dortmund is fair, because it can only give me the character part for my climax. Pants triggers alone are fair, because it can only give me the climax part of my climax combo. Spriggan says, this pants trigger and you trigger gets you both parts.
Ridiculous. Dude!
Like, guaranteed climax combos, hello, this is fair, why?
This is fair and balanced. How? Like, we already complain enough about CX tutors. We already complain enough about CX tutors. Nah, bro, fucking guaranteed.
Like, both parts, FR. Crazy.
And the fact that that Kirito can do it literally all fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
The entire game.
Right, and, because Again Busho has been good about saying it, for the most part, the sanctity of your back row is guaranteed.
So, unless you're facing Lily, Spriggan's Swordsman will literally bury you in guarantee combos all game.
This is like Apex SAO 10 versus decks are wrecking face because they can pop off instance of Twilight's climax combo yes amount of times.
The reason why SAO isn't played in Japan anymore is because it got banned. It got hit by the ban list.
Right, this is one of them, along with Time of Reunion Asuna and the guild leader of the Knights of the Blood, Heathcliff.
Like, who fucking cares about Asuna? Who fucking cares?
Apparently Japan did, because they're just like, oh, big runner go burr.
Well, again, I think they more cared about Heathcliff.
Right. They did care about Heathcliff. But Heathcliff was both. Heathcliff offered, offered 3 things on 1 card, right?
Right.
He's a memory generator on top of deck mill, on top of saying, characters die if they're killed.
Oh, yeah, you're not paying for... You're not pitching the card format. It's dead for good.
Right.
Now, of course, it's mutual, but...
The SAO 10th anniversary player did not care one bit.
Sure, my shit is dead. I'll salvage it back.
It was always dead.
Spriggan Swordsman. Nah, bruh. You were saying? You killed innocents? Cool. Trigger pants. Guess who's back, boys? You're going far.
It's absurd.
Again, it's one of those things that makes me go, man, why can't we have more back row removal?
Or what could technically make it fair? Something I could have been something more like even just changes to say discard 1 climax from your hand.
Or a hard once per turn.
No. The hard once per turn is not going to be enough, in my opinion, because chances are you're only triggering climaxes up to once a turn. In my opinion, if you're going to go that route, it should say you do this ability, and this card loses this ability for the rest of it, for as long as this card's on the stage.
Actually, no. Something even better. Add a pay 1 to this.
Yeah, I gotta pay 1 and discard any card. That would sound more. That would also sound pretty fair. But no, this is free because that's. Well, actually, no. Would the pay 1 technically be a good thing because you just pay out the pants immediately?
Not necessarily.
No,
not necessarily.
No. You do because I looked this up because I played the new generations deck in IMAS and Garemos. The correct order is when you trigger a climax, perform the climax trigger ability, or when you trigger a card, perform any trigger abilities attached to it. It goes to your stock. Any card that says when you trigger blank activate after that step.
Oh damn it! So that would technically be a good thing. So they can pay out the climax.
Right.
Oh damn it! And of course, we're not trying to kill Spriggan here, but make him much more fair.
Again, discarding a climax.
Well, again, dude. Typically from experience, I've almost always pitched the climax, pitched the pants I got.
Oh.
For a card. Typically, that's typically what I do with it. So that technically doesn't fix it either.
True. It would limit what you could do with the card.
It would again. A potential solution would be pay 2, attach the broken calculator payment,
or just the whole you activate this ability once and then this card loses that ability for as long as it's still on your stage.
Fair enough,
you will literally and as far as I know, there's no way that there has been no Weiss Schwarz card that blinks your own stuff.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. There isn't. It's almost always Blink opponent because,
Right.
again, Bushiroad believes in strictly white play, not black play. Even though technically the black play would benefit you in this case. Hmm. Or it could just be discard 2 cards from your hand.
That is another way.
But again, you know, a lot of, like if you were to ask, like, I have a feeling if I were to ask the competitive community, they would say that Spriggan Swordsman is balanced. Spriggan is perfectly fine.
And I probably would go like, is it because you're saying that it's RNG? You should therefore be rewarded for this?
I'm going that, and of course these are the same people that tout skill. I'm going, how is triggering a climax skillful? Like, triggering climaxes is not skillful, dude.
Right, like,
it's part of
it's part of the game, and like, the more the player with Spriggan Swordsman Kirito triggers those paths, the more better off they're going to be.
This card encourages bad habits. It encourages you triggering your climaxes, man. Which is a bad habit. I don't know about you, man, but I think that's a bad habit.
You would definitely hate pre-2013 Weiss Schwarz. I'm just saying.
I mean, what? People want to trigger their climaxes?
Well, again, there's no such thing as a Shimakaze combo. There's no such thing as like almost any like quote unquote advantage combo was most likely paid.
Fuck it, I'll do that. Fuck it. Life is a resource, man. I'll fucking damage race you down. I'll just damage race you down at that point. Like, pre-2013 going,
like,
fuck it.
A lot of people were just playing 8 blank doors because, my town does have good standalone cards, but I don't really have good advantage game.
Again, and people don't want to pay up their own life clocking every turn.
Well, they still have to do that because unless you're playing like some kind of like wall deck, your things are not surviving.
It
was definitely a stranger era. That's for sure.
It'd be quite the challenge to put my brain into a pre-2013 meta. But again, we don't live in Genghis Khan era anymore, Grandpa.
Right, I'm just trying to bring the fact of what you call a bad habit was very much the norm in those days.
But again, Grandpa, I was raised on that's a bad habit. Don't do that.
Right, because by the time you came in, we had quality of life changes.
I don't know, man. If I transported your ass from Genghis Khan era to today's world, how would you react, man? How would your past self react?
What do you mean I have like free advantage? What do you mean I can just unironically mill cards and get advantage off of playing Pank's triggers?
Advantage 5 ever, man. Advantage 5. What are these clean cut creatures you speak of?
Or well, I will know only the one, the original.
What is this Azusa you speak of, man? You would look at me funny when I mentioned Azusa.
Like Azusa? What's that? Reese Azusa. Oh, this is on that 2-1 card from Gargantua.
No? Gargantia? The fuck?
Yeah, it's a 2-1 that's that on-play discard one. Look at Ultra Top 4.
Well, it's also in Disgaea, too.
Right. I'll bring up like the old versions, right? And then, I see you play with it. Wait. Don't you have to declare the number before you do anything?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Read the rulebook, man.
What? The rulebook says when a card says up to X cards, you declare a number between 0 and X, and then proceed.
Okay, throw that rulebook in the incinerator, man. Here's the real rulebook.
What?
Would I be wrong in that case? By telling you to toss your old rulebook in the incinerator?
Fucking
Would I be wrong, sir? Like you would be flabbergasted. your 2013 would be flabbergasted at Spriggan Swordsman, wouldn't it?
It will, no. I'll be flabbergasted by a lot because, it'll be like, go seeing a rule book. What? How many triggers are there out for climaxes? What's this thing called standby? Reads it. No, that can't be allowed.
And we play a game together. How did I die from level 2, man?
What? This never happens. This never happens unless like 7 climaxes are out.
No, you were 8 and 30, and you died.
What?
You were 8 and 30. You were 8 and 30, man. You weren't that compressed. What the hell are you talking about, man?
What?
Yeah, you'd probably be looking at my early plays like, the hell?
Wait. You just need to have. What do you mean you just need to have 4 or more characters and this comes down to level 2?
Oh yeah, man. It's so easy.
Okay, well, I have anti-heal active.
Oh, heal the stock.
What? No way. Let me read that again. What?
Yeah, you read the card, didn't you?
Oh my goodness.
You'd probably be like, the fuck is this game?
What do you mean anti-heal is not relevant?
No, it's not, man. Anti-heal? Oh, come on, man. The only set that cares is Grisaya.
What?
And Grisaya has ways around their anti-heal. I don't care. Like, actually no. I'd probably be playing SAO. But you'd be like, SAO? Oh, look, it's SAO.
SAO. Okay. And then, Hey, wait. No. You get your initial discard. Oh? Don't start. Quick question. Do you play Commanding Strength Arsenal?
Commanding? No, I play this thing called Commanding Strength Each Command.
Each go. Infinite Straggles is in this game?
No. Don't no, how do you know it, boys?
What's that?
What? How do you not know? Wait. I'd be like, wait a second. I'd probably question who you are at that point. I'd be like, the hell, man? Come on, man. I've been blabbing about Gochman for months now. You would know by now. You're poison it.
You met me, you ran to me before 2013. I was very much an Infinite Struggles person.
Yeah. I'll be like, Ichika?
Yeah, so I immediately think Ichika or Rimura from Infinite Struggles.
Ichika, that useless asshole? That useless asshole? Like, come on, man. Ichika's useless. You know he is.
But if you're asking me back then, that'd be the first Ichika I think of.
No. I'd be like, does that look like Ichika to you? And I know exactly who you're talking about. Like, that doesn't look like Ichika to me, man. Wrong Ichika.
Like, what? Who this? Ichika Nakano?
Yeah. Come on, man. Oh, wait. I'd be like, well... And you probably ask me, who's she voiced by? I'm like, Kanahana, dude. I thought that was obvious.
Okay, if I click anything, that's where I spit it out.
I thought you'd watch the show, man. You claim to have watched the show, man. Like, the hell?
And you remember you're talking to, like, the incorrect incarnation?
I'd be like, I'd be like, who are you, imposter?
Imposter?
Like, imposter? Like, the hell, man? But anyways, no, yeah, why isn't this? I'd be like, bro, ban this card and free the other 2 cards. I don't fucking care about the other 2 cards.
Right, at least if this card's gone, it forces people who can play this titling, like, it opens things back up to, for people to play this titling, like, or at least this section of the SEO title to do, like, explore other things away from just 8 pants the game be non-sensory.
It's either 8 pants Azirius or 8 pants Jeskai. Your choice.
Like, it's pretty absurd, right?
Going, neither? I go Azurius with choice top end.
And you know, since you're only playing 4 pence on your own end, you still feel this card's absurd.
Dude,
You're
card's
you're not even maximizing out on the potency of this. You're only converting 4 of your cards to be this BS-ery.
I'm going, bruh. Okay,
You
I
still
don't know,
you
man.
still feel that's insane.
I don't know, man. If I don't have this card on the board, I'd grab this over Asusa, man.
Actually, again, I'm pretty sure I've seen this in Alicization decks, just because it's allowing SAO.
I know.
That's how absurd. Like, okay, global fighter averaging. I don't give a crap. Oh, it's averaging avatar. I also don't give a crap.
They'll hard draw into this fucker.
I'll find this. Trust me.
Like it's kind of one of those, you know.
Like this like you play the Alicization, you're like hard mulliganing for this FR.
Oh yeah. And dude, if there's a card that will pry Azusa out of my hands, it's this.
FR.
I'm going FR. Oh man, that's a hard choice. I don't have Spriggan on the board. Yo, this guy can vouch for when I say, you know what? Hey, you know, I've legitimately used Innocence Combo to fetch this motherfucker, man. To fetch him instead over Azusa. I'm like going, man, I don't have Azusa on the board, or I don't have Spriggan on the board. Is he in my grave?
Yeah, he's gotta go and grab it.
Yep, grabbing it. But you have Azusa. So? Spriggan.
No. This card will do more for me than Azusa.
Oh yeah, dude. Next attack, next turn, trigger pants. Guess what I'm grabbing anyway?
Bro.
Like it's so good. It's ridiculous. You know what? Okay, we don't even need to talk about limited. I don't think we even need to talk about limited in this case.
Right. Especially when a common pass actually exists.
It's one of those things that makes me angry. This card legitimately makes me angry. At first, I ignored this card, thinking, "Oh, it's not that good." Trying it out for myself.
I take everything back.
Shit. Goes from totally ignored, overrated to this is the best card of my deck.
That far.
Like, if I actually
if any card defined the anniversary deck is this.
Yo dog, I've had Yucha destroy this. I've paid the tray for his ass. I've legit paid the tray, man.
Like that's how good of a card it is.
Can you blame me for paying? There are very few cards I would pay the tray for. This is one of them. Like, I
don't blame you.
You can't blame me for that. When you're like, yeah, what? Okay, man. Imagine you're in my scenario. Alrighty, you see Yucha combo on board. They choose this as their destruction target.
Okay, go to the waiting room. Okay, we're assuming I don't have another one in hand, so yeah, pay 3. You were saying? Well, sure, you saw the other players going like, okay, cool, and make them pay 3.
Yeah, but this will net me so much advantage that, especially if Yucha didn't give them a card. Especially if Yucha with them getting them a card. Oh hell yeah, I don't feel guilty for paying the tray.
Right.
Though you have to pay the tray. You have to decide whether or not you're paying before they get the card. Or am I wrong about that one?
Abilities need to resolve before the next check timing.
Okay, so you would know whether or not they got a card off Yucha.
Correct. You gotta wait for Yucha to actually resolve the entire Commerce combo ability, and then the next check timing. Okay. Spirit Swordsman Kirito is in your waiting room. Do you wish to now pay Encore for him?
I'll pay the trade for his ass. I'll pay the trade for his ass, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's technically the correct procedure, because field gains can interrupt ability in Weiss Schwarz.
Right. So you would know.
A card going to waiting room and prompting an Encore cost is not one of them.
Right. So you would know whether or not Yucha got them a card.
Yeah, this is correct.
Okay, so again, especially if Yucha failed the cantrip, dude. Oh hell yeah, I don't feel guilty for paying the tray. I don't feel guilty, especially if she whiffed. Like, oh baby, that's a level 0 on top? Yes, let's go. Like, you know, my anger is not towards my anger is not like Mami Nanami. This is not like Mami Nanami bad. This is not, it's not that Bushiroad had one job. It's more of just, this card is like Oko, dude. It's like the fucking Oko of this game, man.
You can make the argument. You can make the argument.
Sure. Spriggan Swordsman isn't turning your shit into Elks.
Right. It's not preventing players from playing the game.
No, but it's great. But it allows the 10th Annie player to fucking snowball. It is that fucking good.
It turns their deck into, you know, the more comments I trigger, the more well off I am.
Like, and I thought, you know, like I was thinking to myself, okay, every other Spriggan profile that isn't
it's typically, well, most other, like, quote-unquote Spriggan profiles like I was mentioning here are typically, like, draw one, discard one.
Right, or even Spriggan Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even Spriggan Yu-Gi-Oh! From Alicization.
Right, he was, pay 2, discard, salvage a character, and salvaging a copy of that character.
Well, that's his paid ability. The Spriggan ability is look at top 2.
Top 2. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, it's not as good, but dude, I thought Spriggan Yu-Gi-Oh! Was good.
Right, and you know, that's better than just draw one, discard one.
Like, I thought Spriggan Yu-Gi-Oh! Was good. Hell no. It doesn't even compare to your boy, man.
Oh, no.
Not even fucking close. It's like universes apart. Like, oh my god. It makes me angry. Like, how much you want to bet they're gonna print one for Gotoba, man? They're gonna print fucking Spriggan and Gotoba, man.
If they do it, it's gonna be game locked.
And before it is Miku locked.
I could see that.
It's like, well, here's Spriggan. It's Miku only, though. I'm like, you know what? I actually like Miku.
So you're more away from even the Itsuki package to do it.
Oh! I did not say that, sir. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't you dare put words in my mouth. Oh man. Itsuki OP, man. Itsuki is very overpowered. Like what?
I'm gonna ironically sit here on my opponent's throwing 9 cards in hand.
Hey man, she puts Mew to fucking shame, man. Like, oh my goodness. All they need to do is give Itsuki a good gate combo for level 3 and we're all fucking set, man.
Oh fuck.
Hey Bushy, that double rare, man. That double rare Itsuki gate combo, man. It better be fucking good. Fucking good. But regardless, though, dude, imagine they print a fucking Spriggan Itsuki, man. Instead of his gate trigger instead of fucking pants trigger, man.
Please no.
Please no, right? At least those gate triggers.
They're clearly trying to turn Itsuki into the you automatically have 9 cards in your hand on your opponent's turn.
Itsuki is literally burying you in card advantage, man.
Right.
Literally bury your opponents in card advantage. Like, oh, I have to pitch down a 7, even though I got, you know, even though I harmonized. No, not anymore, man. Like, Library of Alexandria. No, it's Library of Lang, isn't it? Fucking Library of Lang, man. Like, I was gonna say Library of Alexandria. I was like, no, Library of Alexandria does not maximize your hand size.
Yeah, it just allows you to draw one if you have a certain number of cards in hand.
True, it's Library of Lang that extends your hand size. But regardless, though, man, why does I swear I'm like, is Itsuki the female version of Jace Balerin or something, man? Shit. Again, I've called many girls the female version of Jace Balerin.
Well, I mean, Jace does have multiple iterations. He's not the same in all of them.
True, he's definitely not the same, but at the same time, holy shit.
Right, especially the one in
again, Itsuki is like again, again, Itsuki is more like Jace Vryn's Prodigy. And we both know how good that card is.
Not wrong.
But regardless, though, Spriggan Swordsman, you already know what to fucking give this card, dude.
Yeah, this card's too absurd. No, get reason to unironically play this thing than this.
You know what? Give him the double, man. I'm being again, man. I have to be objective here, even though I'm angry.
Fair. All right, let's move on. I think now we can start like talking about cards straight up.
Okay, ordinal scale Kirito. It's your boy, man. 001500. If all of your guys are anniversary, this card gains 1,000, and it's a pitch CX salvage. Okay. Wait a fucking second. They power creep Science Bay, man.
Sure, I guess.
They did power creep, man. When she dies, man.
Yeah, when Rio dies, she is killed.
She's done. Your boy, you could pay the train for his ass, man. I don't know why you would, but you could.
Right. This is one of those, like, this would be nice if time of reunion Kirito game exists, right?
Yo, dog, I have no space for this. Like,
and
ever.
On top of that, Spriggan Swordsman Kirito also exists.
Dude,
Climax Fog is a lie.
Dude, Spriggan makes us a fucking vanilla, man. FR.
Right, but why would you fit this in? You already have Spriggan Swordsman Kirito.
And time of reunion is a fucking 3/5. Sure, he dies in response. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Like, in limited. You know what? Your boy's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like it in limited. So yeah, overall, playable minus. Yeah, it's playable. Yeah, playable minus is more right because it's too redundant and constructed.
What room do we have, man?
Right. Alright, let's move on. Childhood Kirito, 001500. On play, two or more other anniversary characters. Bushy. It's a little difficult. You may draw one, and you do discard one. And he is an on-play Corvette swap.
Oh, okay. This is dangerously close to a certain card, another card on the ban list.
Right. Luckily, it's dangerously close, but not quite.
Oh, man. Dude, imagine if they gave SAO that card.
No? Though, to be fair, would it be that dangerous? I don't think so. It was only dangerous in that title because of what trigger it was playing.
True. Again, man.
Here it wouldn't be that bad, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough. And they gave it to Kanokati, and, well, Kanokati's nowhere to be seen, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's still, again, it's more of, Climax swap is useful, but what room do I have?
Right, and you know what, you're playing Panzer Race, so you effectively have Climax swaps as a result of playing that, right?
So, it limited, well...
You actually won't mind. You actually won't mind because, again, you do have, like, accessible combos, like, we do have the Seasons Girls combo. You can, like, fetch that door to do that.
And man, card's gonna live 5 ever unlimited, okay?
Right. You'll get cards 5 ever. The more you can keep doing the combo.
Dude, how are you destroying 4 seasons in limited? You aren't, right?
For the most part, no. No, I think you will agree. So overall, I gotta give this a...
You know what? Thanks, limited. Thanks, limited.
So that's saying this for you?
No, the playable minus. It's on the upper end of thanks limited.
Yeah, definitely playable minus.
Like, it's redundant and constructed, but in limited, actually, he's great.
Yeah, actually. Alright, moving on.
Okay, Alicization beginning, Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! 0025. Okay, he is Jumper Joe, boys! And when he dies, he is dead!
And so is everything else that died that turn.
Yep.
So this is the oversized Jumper Joe Gavin was alluding to earlier.
And, well, again, Actually, you know what's ironic is 10th Annie is actually a deck where I go level 0 heavy. Damn, there's too many good ones, man.
There are. It's funny because you're an experience based deck.
Well,
But
yeah,
you also want to play account zeros because you have some of the best zeros in the game.
And man, like 18 zeros, 14 threes. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, who cares if I have only like 7 level 1s?
All I need is Innocence combo and counters and some Alicization lastings. Boom.
Right.
And my level 2s. Okay, 1 Machine of Ice Asuna and 1 bomb. Boom, done.
Right.
That's basically your entire deck.
Yeah, FR. So
now,
yeah, the problem is this doesn't like by the time it's released, Jumper Joes were already starting to phase out of the game.
By the time, okay, so back when this released in January of 2020, it wasn't, Jumper Joes weren't they
weren't,
like,
but they were starting to show their age.
Right, definitely. As Zero games got more and more aggressive, like you didn't want to leave empty spots in your front row. You didn't want to. Basically, players did not want to take the 1 additional damage just so they could return a 2K back to their hand.
Right, like okay, sure, this is a more serviceable 2/5, but it was around 2020 that we started seeing that size mattered. Or so.
Right. And the fact that if this card were to die, your entire board's dead. You don't really care. That's not really a detriment.
No, it's not.
But the main problem with it is the fact that it's a Jumper Joe. Like,
right.
Okay, Albuta has no choice.
Right. Rascal's got a pretty level 0 selection.
I mean, you guys played Jumper Joe and Bongmin, didn't you?
We did, but at least there, Jumper Joe also had longevity into the later part of the game because it had on attack give something power.
But I don't think you guys play Jumper Joe now.
No, I think we are phasing it out because we have better zeros that came in the extra boosters.
If I remember correctly, you guys have that.
We have a universal clean cut in Pario.
And Vise in Saya.
It's not a Rise. It is it's a top 3. It's a Kome.
Oh, it's Kome. Oh, okay. I thought it was Vise Mark 3. So, well, again, shows you how much I paid attention. Oh, god damn, that card's amazing. God damn. Okay, well.
Right. Fair Kome. Obviously, has to be reversed or something.
And man, it can be cooked.
It could be cooked, but it'd be difficult to cook, to say the least.
It's 2,500, man. That's pretty easy to cook.
Oh, okay, sure. Go ahead, do it. I don't care.
Go ahead and do it. I don't care. And man, you had to trade for it.
Yeah.
In fact, Saya is bait, basically.
Right. Go ahead, do it.
Now, of course, if your opponent used some form of removal, ooh, that's when you start feeling sad. It's like, oh. Like, for example, if Yuja destroyed Saya. Like, oh, damn. But regardless, though, in Limited, actually...
I don't think you mind this because, again, you're playing like a very, very tiny deck. But sure, you're going to play a good amount of zeros, but you also do have a fair amount of level 1s and higher.
I would guesstimate that in Limited, you're playing maybe 6 to 7 zeros at best.
Right. And 4 climaxes, yeah. So, you still got like...
You have 10 whiffs at best.
Yeah, so that's not too bad.
Again, in the context of Limited, your deck is shaved in half, so...
Right.
Again, Alicization, or actually in 10th Annie, you don't have all the constructed goodies, so you might have 7 to 8, 8 zeros tops.
Right, and even getting, half your deck is gonna allow us to go off, and you don't mind that. And it's like, 2/5, it's not a bad body in Limited, given, like, how a lot of zeros in booster sets tend to be pretty tiny anyway, right?
Right, even in this set where a lot of zeros are big, they require you to have a board. And guess what? You don't want to overextend in Limited because that's how you lose in Limited.
Right.
So Alicization beginning is actually quite big. And guess what? Even if they manage to answer Alicization beginning, cool. My board's dead. I wasn't going to pay the tray anyways, because I don't have stock in Limited.
Right.
So, you know what? Thanks, Limited, in the good way.
I'll give you a playable minus.
Like, it's actually, yeah, dude, same. I'm actually going to go at the upper end of Thanks Limited here.
Yeah, for sure.
In Constructed, no way. No fucking way.
No.
But in Limited, great. All right, next.
Okay, we have Childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! 104500. Auto experience when he attacks, experience 2 or higher. Choose one of your characters and gets 2000 power until end of turn.
Okay, so Childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Here is actually far more useful than you would think.
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, he didn't care about being an anniversary deck. Go ahead, put him in your Alicization deck, you Gucci.
Yeah, he actually works quite well in Alicization. You know, he helps your boy, clobber things.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
You know, your boy is actually tinier in Alicization than he is in his counterpart here in 10th Annie. Your boy is actually a lot smaller, so...
Well, when he's alone, he's not as powerful as when he's with the guild in Alicization, right?
True. Now, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, well, he could actually help out the guild too. Don't get me wrong, but it's not necessary. But in Alicization, you know what? Your boy could use the help.
Yeah.
And sometimes assembling all 3 copies of your boy in Alicization, that might be a bit difficult. So,
Q and Childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! That's still pretty golden.
Right. So, he reaches 5'5", 6'5", and with Childhood, he's 8'5". That's going to be hard to contest with.
That's pretty good.
It forces 1175 head-on course to pitch the card either way. Either they don't have the counter, or you force them to pitch the counter.
Right.
So that's a card out of their hand either way. You can't kill a 2-2, but again, dude, 2-2s are expected to live. You kind of expect a 2-2 to live, otherwise that's a really shitty 2-2.
Right.
That's a real shitty one. I mean, imagine if Saya had like 8k toughness, man. Kind of a stinker, isn't she?
Yeah. But
especially
this is basically a in a way guarantee max Shimakai. So right, but better because unlike Shimakai, you could boost his own lane.
Right, and first off, it's easier than Shimakai because you don't need to form the full board.
Right, you can just have you can just have 3 frontliners and you're good to go.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! Just goes, oh, checks for experience. Cool. So am I playing the game? Sure.
I was doing that anyway because my combo required it.
Right. So people say people might counter, well, experience is a requirement. Have you played the game? Have you played the game lately, man? No, experience is not a requirement. Like, again, now in 10th Annie Constructed, not really. In Alicization Constructed, sure. Now in Limited, actually, yes, a really good card to pick up. Mm-hmm. If you see this as one of your 3 rares in Limited, you know what? I'm not bad. I'm legitimately not mad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Will help me clear the pod. Oh, my opponent has a pesky counter in their hand? You know what? Yu-Gi-Oh! Effectively neutralizes the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, oh, I'm over you before counters. I'm like, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Boost him up. Fuck. I don't care if Yu-Gi-Oh! Dies. He can die for all I care. I care about clearing the other lane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. What do you think?
No, I really just like what this could, this is just a very, very versatile power-up. The fact that he could power up another lane or himself is very, very nice.
You know what? I'll be nice to Mr. Shido here. By the way, he has the same voice actor as Shido from Data Live.
Okay, I was wondering, His last name? No, right?
No, he's legitimately the same VA as Shido from Dead Alive.
Okay, got it.
So you know what? Get this guy the playable.
Yeah, no, he's very useful. I do like that Alicization, or not Alicization. I do like that Anniversary contributed some things to the other Legacy Sword Art Online cards. I guess
you call Alicization Legacy, man?
In a way, it is, right?
No, really, dude. Alicization still fits within the standard, man.
Well, I'm trying to say it's more of like, he usually here could help outside of the Anniversary supplements. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. That's a more accurate statement. Saying that he helps Legacy style, like going F4, man.
I mean, you technically could. It's more of a should you.
Probably, actually, you can find childhood pretty easily. You can find childhood pretty easily in Alicization.
Well, it's more of like even in like Avatar now, could like you do have some non-trait. You do have some non-trait lock toolboxing.
Okay, it'd be like finding the tap counter.
Right.
Or the money counter. It'd be finding the money counter, excuse me. The money counter in Classic.
Oh, it would be Aspect, because this is a character.
Still, wrong traits, man. You can't fucking fetch it via most normal effects.
Right, but I think you look hard enough, you should be able to find something.
Dude, their main source of card advantage is Lifa Amagi, and this whiffs. Like, this whiffs on Lifa Amagi, so, hard draw or bust IMO. Okay, next. Adventuring All Together Kirito. Hey, look, it's your boy again. We've seen a lot of this ass tonight.
Oh, I wonder why.
3295. 3295. He's an enter the battlefield, pay 1 stock swap, and when this card attacks, this card gains X power, where X is the number of your other guys multiplied by 1,000. Yo, dog, your boy is Hweg.
Yeah, 13-5 with that full board. You right.
Like, holy shit-o! And, of course, he's also the stock swap. I'm going, honestly speaking, well, it's like, honestly speaking, of course, this came before Labarista, but again, I actually, if I remember correctly, I even mentioned this card when we were reviewing Labarista back in January. So it's one of those, okay. A lot of modern day stock swaps cost 3 if they're on a body, which almost all of them are nowadays. It's either on a level 0 that's pay 3 ETB, or it's on a 3/2 that it's only a pay 1. Right. So the stock cost is the same either way. And honestly speaking, I'd rather have the level 3.
But I was just waiting for that extra soul.
Right. It swings for
it feels, 2. And chances are you're actually going to frontline that level 3 versus the level 0. The level 0 is probably going to get played over or just end up in the back row.
That's a -1 either way, dude.
Right.
Like, if that and before people point that out, it's not a neg, I'm going, what is that level 0 doing for me besides the stock swap? Like, it's the end of the game, dude. At the end of the game, you don't care. Like, you don't care about level 0s. Like, you often want to swing in with level 3s. And Adventuring Altogether Kirito is an amazing card to swing in with. Like, now, of course, players are now, of course, there are situations where the level 0 is more useful. But again, those are mostly, facing decks of yesteryear. Things like Milky Homes, Guardian. Decks like that. Decks that just build up absurd amounts of clean stock. And you want to be able to stock swap them earlier in the game. By the way, there's a typo right there. There's a typo in the second auto.
This card attacks. This card gets powerful.
No. Dude. In the
brackets.
Oh, come on, man. But it's one of those things, like, again, if you're facing a deck from yesteryear as Sao Tandani, you have a huge advantage. like you generally have a very huge advantage. Like it's kind of like how I said earlier. It's one of those things where it's really hard to justify. You know, it's really hard not to from player actions, not hard to justify, a standard rotation based format. It's not really hard. But regardless, in limited, holy bejesus. Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Why not? Discuss everything you want to do.
Dude. I predict people would be a lot more conservative in limited and not really pay out much stock.
Hey, Wogan.
Hello, Swap.
Right.
Swap OP, man.
Swap is OP. So overall, I gotta give it playable.
Yep. Yeah, man. And it's easy to fucking fetch in 1032. Hello, Innocence combo. Now, would I want to usually fetch this off Innocence combo? Not really, but at the same time, also, great experience target.
Right. So you could only rock when you play like an extra copy.
Oh yeah, I played two of them. I played two of them in my current 1030 deck for a reason, man.
In general, when you're playing experience, don't play actual checks. Don't play actual like one-offs at level 3.
Yeah. Right. All right. Next.
All right. Scared Girl Sachi 00-1500. All player reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an anniversary character, this card can side attack without soul penalty until end of turn. And on attack, choose one of your anniversary characters and gets 1500 power until end of turn.
This card is not terrible, actually.
It really isn't.
It's a lot of people will be like, "Wow, this card doesn't do enough." I'm going, how does it not do enough?
Like you could it's she gives information and you confirm it's a character. You could side with her, preventing the crash and giving something 15.
Dude, she could also trigger fucking Spriggan. She can even trigger Spriggan Swordsman. Okay, I don't care about the side. Fuck it, trigger Spriggan. Knowing what to grab from that. Or hell, brainstorm it out if you don't care about that. If you have the brainstorm on the board still.
Right.
And even if she whiffs, you still get the 1500 either way. Okay, it's a creature on top. Great. I can side attack standby without having to waste resources and Alicization lasting. Like, this card is deceptively very versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh sure, you don't get to add the card to your hand and pitch. Does SAO care? No, not really. At least from my experience, it doesn't. Now, of course, the main reason I don't play Sachi, space, dude.
Yeah,
I only have 50 cards.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those like, I would like to, but I just can't.
It's a good tech against standby. It's a good tech against him. And honestly speaking, in limited, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. This is uncommon too. We've hit the uncommons officially.
Yes, we have.
So again, Sachi can squeeze absorb 1 damage coming in from your opponent when they attempt to destroy her.
Yep.
And she can also help you win lanes in limited too.
Yep.
You know what? Thanks, limited.
Yeah, I would give it a playable minus overall.
Yeah, same. It's you got anything else to add, man?
No, like we pretty much already said what he's been saying. A card that can just ignore walls, grant information, and can power up a lane. That's all pretty nice for level 0.
And an uncommon? Come on, man.
That's pretty good for your rarity. That's pretty good for your rarity. All right, let's move on.
All right, commitment to the sword, Kirito. Let's see here. When this card.
Oh, I should say from this.
Oh, when this card dies, man.
Yeah. From I do not.
Yeah, when this card dies, you may pay 1 and hit yourself. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, reveal up to 2 anniversary characters from among them, add them to your hand, and pitch the rest. Wait a fucking second. This reads like a certain card.
It does, but it's only that part.
True. It's not a level 0 clock bomb. That's also obnoxious.
Right. Okay, and There's a reason why that card's the double or I guess it's like an uncommon.
Amen. Seeing that card as a rare, I think both of us would be pretty mad. But regardless, though, I'm going. Well, having played Shenlin a ton, starting to actually really appreciate this ability.
Right, this is a true plus one. If both are successes.
Yeah, it's literally divination, boys. Literally. But my biggest problem with it's not this card's ability that makes me go, I can't. I'd love to, but I can't. It's the set, dude. 10th Annie is too good.
Right, you just have better cards.
Like Lily has no choice but to play Shenlin.
Right.
Lily has no real choice but to play Shenlin. Like, if you're not playing Shenlin and Lily, what are you doing? Like, you're probably building some sort of weird waifu deck if you're not playing Shenlin and Lily. But not playing Commitment to the Sword, I'm going, you know what? I can't blame you for not even considering this. Most people want some form of selectivity when it comes to Akane style abilities, but honestly speaking, for a true plus one, I'll take no selectivity. Now, of course, the divination can whiff.
Right.
Unfortunately, but
well, guys, the risk you're taking with the possible higher reward.
And the fact is, it's two random cards. So it's two random cards that my opponent knows about. But again, Shenlin is played in droves.
Mm-hmm.
Shenlin is played more in droves. It kind of puts it into perspective, that set context matters. Honestly, I'm starting to believe that set context matters more than the actual abilities themselves.
Yeah, that's definitely, you could definitely make the argument.
Like, Shenlin from Assault Lily is a 4-off staple in every Assault Lily list, and you don't see this anywhere. Not even your boy waifu, man.
Oh, Kirito already has like other cards.
Right, he has hundreds of cards, literally. Though I would be like, are people actually? Though I would wonder, is innocence allowed in your boy waifu?
I would say that depends on the rules of the tournament. A lot of waifu tournaments simply say if the character appears in the image of any rarity of the card, it's fair game.
He's there.
Yeah, he is there. So innocence or twilight should be legal in most waifu event tournaments, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned.
Right, and guild is allowed too because
he is literally you do see the picture of him.
So, but I'm going. Actually, Kirito waifu would be a pretty good deck.
Right, he's probably the best Husbando deck.
He's probably the top 5, man.
Top 5 Husbando, if not the best.
Yeah, the best. Like, dude, he gives Nino a run for her money, man. He gives Nino a run for money in terms of waifu, man. Shit.
Oh, you're talking waifu overall? Yeah, Kirito will actually be pretty good, like waifu overall too. Yeah.
Yeah, he gives Nino a run for her money. But regardless, though, in limited, dude, this would be a snap pick.
Yeah, like if you have a pretty meh rare, yeah, pass that. I'm taking this.
It's divination, man. Your boy is divination too.
That's fucking fine. So yeah, thank you very much, Limited. Playable minus.
Yeah, playable minus. Holy. Dude, if it was any other set but fucking 10th Annie, if this wasn't South Fuck, man, my tune would change.
Alright, anyway,
again, dude, the set's too good.
It really is. Alright, we're moving on. We have Girl Without Memories, Yui 1030-500. Continuous experience during your turn, experience 2 or higher, plus 4,000. On play, you may rest one of your other anniversary characters in stand to a level swap between your waiting room and your level area, and choose one of your characters against roll +1 until end of turn.
Guess what I'm usually tapping with this card?
Oh,
Guess what I'm
it's a searching elf, isn't it?
Of course, man! Certain alpha, of course! Fucking hell, man! Combine this with Guild and his ass? Oh my fucking god! This girl slams him for 9,000, man! Unironically.
Yeah.
Or with the double elf. 9,500.
Actually, I'm sorry. You're supposed to be fairies, not elves. But he looks like an elf.
He basically is an elf, man.
Okay, I'm making...
Okay, he's a fucking Spriggan, okay? But at the same time, I'm going, yeah, imagine with double Spriggan back row, 9,500. You what? 9,500.
Dick bigger.
Well, again, man, what was 7.5? Okay, I can pitch the counter and double knock. But I have to pitch the card anyway.
Gross.
Dude, this can even kill weaker 2/2s.
Maybe you try hard enough, yeah.
Dude, this buries your girl eye, man. This buries eye, man. Like, if you don't have homepage reveal down, eye is dead. You're pitching the card for her ass, man. Like, how would you feel if I got destroyed by a 1-0, man?
Okay, that happened.
You'll pitch in the card, right?
I'm pitching the card.
You're pitching the card. You're like, wait, what? I is dead? FR?
Right, and again, with Yui here, we do have the experience fixer. So if you really had a pretty bleh early clock, Yui's helping.
Or you face the Dark Army. You face the bloody Dark Army.
Dark Army, yeah, got a little +1 could matter in some matchups. You're right.
No, dude. The reason why this helps against the Dark Army is because guess what? The Dark Army is nothing but fucking clock bombs. Guess what you're leveling off of? Oh crap, my level 0s.
Understandable.
Yui fixes that. That's why I don't care about the Dark Army's clock bombs. Not with Yui in play.
So overall, okay, and limited. Amazing. This wins for 75 on your turn.
Dude, this could unironically bury level 2s.
It could do that as well, and you know what? This could allow you to play a little greedier in limited.
You know what's funny is, when Killua posted his ban list predictions, he actually predicted Yui to get banned.
Interesting.
I'm like going, okay.
I can kind of see why, though I'm not feeling it.
I don't agree with his reasoning, but I can see why.
Right. It's one of those, okay, yes, this card is good. Yes, this card could do a little too much. But it's not the reason, it's not the main reason why 10th anniversary is insane.
Again, man, I would have said, your boy, that Spriggan asshole, or the Spriggan asshole, man, you choose. Your choice, your boy or the Spriggan asshole. That'd be a pretty difficult choice, wouldn't it?
It definitely would. I would even argue throw Alicization, Awakening, Xeon Leaf in here.
You really think that card's for assholes, don't you?
Huh?
You really think that card's for assholes, don't you?
Am I wrong?
No, that card is definitely for assholes.
Hello, it's both removal and
a power buff,
like FR.
And man, since when did fucking Sao turn to Jun, man? Like, shit, man. Again, man. This card is about as use. Dude, Yui's like Bloodbraid Elf. She does so much.
You guys do quite big on one card. So overall, I gotta give Yui here the playable.
We're even further beyond, man.
Oh damn, she's that good.
She's that good. Even further beyond, like.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, next. Okay, Phantom Bullet, Kirito and Shinon, 1-0, 4K. When this card attacks, if you have another anniversary character, oh no, that's kind of hard, Bushy. This card gains 3,000 until end of turn. Okay, and you may pitch a climax from your hand to give this card an additional 1,000. And the following ability, when this card reverses the battle opponent, you may draw a card.
Okay, constructed meh.
Well, why would I play this when I have Yui, man?
Right. Or what you play when you have like a Goruian other hand filters.
Right. But in limited, yo dog.
We're going somewhere actually.
Dude, card unironically destroys like everything in limited.
On top of that, if there's in limited, Climax Plug is a definite problem. You do not have the Goruians of hand filters in your limited deck.
Right.
Kirito and Singon will probably be one of the ones that you will have access to for sure.
Right. I mean, Yoda, this unironically buries level 2s.
Yeah? You do it right. Definitely.
What? 8,000? Power toughness? 8,000, sir. What?
Exactly.
Wait, what did she shrink down to? 4? Oh, she's dead. She hella dead.
You mean they dead. Kirito's
yeah,
on there.
They're dead. Yeah, they're both dead. Yeah? Who cares? Did you care if they died, man?
Oh?
They died in response?
That's fine.
That's fine. Hey, man, I removed your big scary shit, man. Hey, man, they destroyed a constant creature, man.
FR.
For
real, let's
go. You had to pay for that shit, man. You destroyed this with this costless shitter ever. Oh man, this card is actually amazing.
Yeah.
Man,
thanks limited. Playable minus.
Thanks limited. Yeah, playable minus. Let's go, boys.
Yo,
dude, we've been super nice to fucking Blue, man.
Blue has nice things.
A serious OP, I guess.
Alright, let's move on. Early and late, Kirito and Heathcliff, 1-1, 5,500. Experience 2 or higher, they get 1,500 power and character hang on core. And on attack, if you have another anniversary character, Bushy, no, that's too hard. This card gets 1,500 power until end of turn.
Yoda, I'm sacrificing 500 toughness for an additional 1,500 attack. I'll take that.
Yeah, for limited, not for constructed.
Oh, of course not. No in constructed, but in limited, dude.
This one's called 85.
85 and has recursion.
Yo, let's go.
And the only thing I need to do is level off a level 2 or 3. Sweet.
That's fine. Oh, I paid 1 for this? Okay, sure. This are good. While you off, I'm just gonna pick your card to revive this over and over.
It lives 5 ever, man.
Yeah, it lives 5 ever. This is perfectly fine.
The only thing that can eliminate this is Alicization Dividing. And that card should be banned. The card should be banned, man. Like, oh. Or imagine this combined with Alicization Dividing. Power toughness? Yes.
Yeah, actually, yes. So overall, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
This is uncommon.
This is a great uncommon, dude. Uncommon, so.
I get it's a playable minus. This is one of those. This will probably live forever.
And man, even if it doesn't, recursion.
Yeah, it's recursion. Recursion OP.
I could pitch these shitty level 0s from my hand.
Yeah, actually. All right, let's move on.
All right, next. Okay, 4 in the City of Flowers, 2-1-4-5. Okay, so it's a level assist, and oh no. When you trigger a pants, you may draw 1, discard 1, and you may pay 1, discard a climax to salvage.
Okay. Sanger version of Spriggan Swordsman Kirito found.
Right. And it's also a 2-1. Wait, what in the Sam Hill? How is Spriggan allowed to exist as a costless shedder? And this is fucking paid, and this is worse.
I was kind of wondering, like, did 2 people, like, how many people worked on this thing?
5? Is it yes?
Go, Keegan. I really do feel like SNL 10th anniversary as a project has been developed by a yes number of people.
Oh God.
Like, there are people who like, this clearly, stuff clearly sticks in anniversary only. Let's actually make stuff that's like pretty compatible with Alice's edition and classic style. Um, then you have the
Dog
people
did.
making pack filler. Then the people who are like, I love style so much, I gotta like make something broken.
Dude, how did this set fucking pass QA, man?
That's what I'm wondering, actually.
Does QA play this bloody game? Did they think Spriggan was fucking fine?
No one's gonna play Apex, right? No way, no way.
No way.
No, yes way.
The community's like, I'm going. Dog, who do I need to speak to about this set? This set is not okay, man. This set's not okay. Like,
you could try to talk to Horipi. I don't know if he will actually talk to you.
I have a better chance of talking to Desert Dave, man.
FR.
Vonderhaar, man. Vonderhaar has a better chance. I have a better chance of talking to Vonderhaar when he's out in the fucking desert over Hori P. Like, literally. And for those of you who don't know who David Vonderhaar is, senior developer at Treyarch Game Studios. The guys who made Cold War. I'm like going, I don't know, man. People say Cold War is rage-inducing. Oh no! Try playing Weiss Schwarz. Weiss is very rage-inducing.
That probably puts me in definitely as an anomaly. I seldom rage at this game, if ever. While playing the game, maybe cards could make me question things, but I wouldn't like get too angry over them.
Spriggan Swordsman, man. You got pretty heated during Spriggan, man.
Heated, but I wouldn't say pissed off.
Again, it's... The correct answer is, who wouldn't get heated over Spriggan?
This is actually true. Well, the people who actually play the thing and go, the ones that you mentioned, right? The ones who gets is fair and balanced. Okay,
it's great and limited.
Yeah, not constructed you just don't bother, but yeah, in limited it's actually not bad. So what was this with the mini with Spriggan light, and hey, you know what? As we've been saying, flood could be pretty real in limited, and this is a pretty good way to solve it. Pay one, get the requirements for anything you want on your main phase.
It has 3 good sentences, man.
That's pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a playable minus actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like this kind of design for limited.
It's this is a card that does not make my blood pressure boil.
Right, and it has usefulness when in a certain context.
Right.
Okay.
Right, next.
Yep. We have strong Shingo and weak Shingo, 217,000. Experience 5 or higher, they get 500 power and character handling core, and she also level 3 killer.
Wait, she's that's the same person, man.
I know, but you can technically separate the avatar from the player.
Still same person, man.
I know.
Okay,
but also not quite the same person.
True.
I mean, you remember how that arc went?
That is true, but
part of her character development thing was like, while I made my avatar to be like fucking strong, I'm pretty weak IRL.
Right. Well, again, it's not like Asuna, who is literally the same.
Right. You could argue post Ordinal Scale Kirito, same thing, right?
And Alice as well.
Is that technically an avatar though?
No, Alice is real.
Exactly. No, I'm saying like is Project Alice's Edition technically like a game?
It's more like VR, dude.
Right. Well, so like there's a reason why they don't use the avatar trait. Well, sometimes some of the anniversary cards that refer to Alice's Edition do say avatar, but
at the same time though, it's more like VR.
It's more like VR, so... right. Like Kirito doesn't look too different from like. Alice's Edition Kirito does not look that different from Kazuto.
Right, and Alice is indistinguishable from IRL and in the game.
Right.
And so is Yu-Gi-Oh, so...
Right.
But regardless, though, okay, so aside from lore here, you know what? A 13.5 level 3 killer with head-on core. So that's really good.
That's not too shabby.
Actually, this actually has constructed merit.
Yeah, you have constructive merit, like, especially given like how many early plays are running amok, this could handle them back to back.
Right.
That's pretty that's pretty good.
You'll have to pitch the card, but
do you care? No.
No. And experience 5 is almost a given in constructed.
Right, you want experience 6 anyway.
Now in limited, this card's not that great in limited.
No, but giving a constructive merit, given like how the meta has been, like level 2 onwards, you're seeing level 3s, just period. That's a fact. So overall, I gotta give it to playable.
Right. Unless you're literally nothing but Grisaia, but again, that's gonna change in August. Even Grisaia will have early plays in August, man.
Right.
Yeah, same. I mean, it has to be the playable here. I mean,
right.
Like, of course we value constructed over limited, but at the same time, unironically, this card is almost useless in limited.
Right.
But in constructed, oh baby, yes.
We're going somewhere. All right, let's move on.
Right, next. Strongest solo player, Kirito, 3295. Okay, so EXP6, your boy gains 1500 and the following 2 abilities. He is a pay 1 twin drive, and when he gets a kill, he may exile them. And of course, Bushy, that sentence, man. We gotta speak about that. We need to speak about that sentence.
All right. Okay. So, experience 611k and yes amount of abilities. It makes sense. He definitely was the strongest solo player in Aincrad. Okay. In regards to constructed, no.
No, he's actually no. I will defend your boy here.
All right. Let's hear it.
So your boy has actually played in the Azirius 8 pants list.
Oh,
as a 1 or 2 off of actually, and the main reason, the fact that he is also removal.
Oh,
the fact that he's bulky removal. So
11k bulky removal. Okay, that's not too bad.
Now, of course, and the exile is even optional. So
right
again, there's no way in hell that you can just shove half your deck into exile last second. There's no way in hell, via Kirito. But at the same time, your boy has also additional damage output without a climax. Something that's really valuable.
You're talking about like a possible twin drive, I assume.
Yes, the twin drive. Let's say you don't draw the climax. Let's say you don't draw the climax.
Okay, you're hoping that with soul triggers, you could get that kill in.
Right, you can get that kill in, or even precision them to death, via 2
and sure, extra healer.
And again. And of course, that deck likes to heal spam.
This is true. Pretty much almost all the level greens are healing in some fashion.
Right, except for Shinon herself.
Right, Shinon's probably the only one. Because
that doesn't.
They're typically not playing Rapier as far as I know, because Shinon is effectively doing that role.
Right, they don't play Rapier. They don't play Rapier in a pants build. Right. Now, of course, you're kind of forced to in the pants choice variant, but again, that's neither here nor there. I actually considered this card. This card has actually quite the constructed merit.
Okay.
In limited, dude, your boy's an all-star in limited.
Oh, he is. 11k, uncommon healer that does yes number of things.
He's experience fodder, dude.
He's also experience fodder.
He's also removable.
That guy's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's you know what?
Yeah, you persuade me. I gotta give it a playable now.
Yeah, I'm giving your boy the playable. Holy, I was tempted to go even further beyond, man.
Oh damn.
But no, your boy's not that good.
I'm about to say, all right, let's move on.
I was about to say, man, you were about to dunk on your boy, man. You were about to dunk on his ass.
I was like, it doesn't sound that great. Okay,
right.
fair enough. All right, Ariel walking the afterglow, Kirito and Yui. 001K, assist 500, and we have a broken calculator clause.
Again? Oh my fucking god! I thought we could escape. I thought we could escape this shit, man.
Oh,
Oh.
not even anniversary is immune. By the way, as you know, again, Yui very tiny in this card art.
Your ass, man.
This is like,
This
is like kind of, yeah, this is like kind of there, like near Kirito's upper left arm.
All I can see is the blurry version of your boy, man.
Right.
Is it time already, man?
Okay. Before we do that, does he have limit, or do they have limit? Do they have merit in limited?
No.
No, they don't. Understandable. The only thing that Kirito and Yui deserve is a happy family life.
I will beat Kirito and Yui with 30 shoes for their insolence.
You even beat Yui with a shoe?
If I can fucking catch her ass.
Good luck. Okay.
Okay, Phantom Bullet Kirito, 1500. Let's see here. When it enters the battlefield, if your opponent has one or a few other guys on the front row, choose a cost 0 in their front row and bottom deck it. And he's a Shimakai, boys.
Okay. In constructed, no.
No. In limited, probably really good, actually.
Yeah, you're going second, your opponent has only the one guy on the board. And okay, I'll play bye. And later in the game, okay, I'm good Shimakai.
Dude, he's bloody removal.
Yeah, I like these cards over in limited.
Oh yeah, card's amazing limited.
Right, no one's gonna overcommit.
Dude, Soul Sleeper.
Oh, do you what? Have you tried limited with him already?
No. No, but I'm predicting he would.
Okay, outside of this one person.
Okay, yeah, outside of the maniac.
Like, no, right?
No. Expecting you. Oh no, against you, man. Phantom Bullet, your boy.
Yeah.
So
FR.
You'd be like, oh shit.
Oh, of course.
You'd be like, oh shit. Of course he got that card. Of course he got this fucking opening hand. Fucking bot.
I'm telling you, this is actually a comment on Mao.
You'd be grumbling as you bottom deck your holy creature in front row.
Like, okay.
Understandable. It's better, dude. Your boy's a removal spell and a power up. What's not to like here, man?
This is cards that can do things throughout the game are very powerful and limited. This is one of them.
You know what? Thanks, limited. Let's go, boys.
I like it. Playable minus for me.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
It's like, holy bejesus, man. That's so good. Next.
All right. Bargain Caravan 002,500. If you have 2 or fewer cards in your stock, they get 1,500 power.
Okay, in constructed, hell no. But in limited,
actually staple.
No, dude, this card is immortal at level 0.
Right?
How are you killing this?
Bomb or die.
Bomb or die.
Or actually overcommit.
You have to overcommit or bomb this thing. Which you're fine with either way, man.
I'm fine with it either way. So overall, I gotta give it to Playable Among Us.
Yeah, it's just so good, man. Like,
what message in Bergus is uncommon.
What?
We sometimes see this on uncommon in modern titles, I swear.
Dude, I've seen this on a rare in modern times.
But actually, the last rare version I recall this was Madoka Rebellion.
No, dude.
What was the other one? What's the other
one? Slime.
FR? No.
Yeah.
No. Get out of here.
Yeah, dude, this is a fucking rare. It's almost like,
dude,
the hell?
Dude.
And man, 10th Eddie would be one of the best limited environments we could play.
Actually. Alright, let's move on.
Okay, head of the party, 103k. So it's a global 5, and when you trigger check a climax, give one of your guys 2k, and you may tap 2 of your guys and level swap.
Okay, over in constructed, no.
In limited, you know what? This could help you win lanes, man.
Oh yeah, actually.
And
or,
trigger pants trigger.
or trigger anything?
Yeah.
Any combat trigger?
Oh yeah, plus 2,000 that called. Fucking die.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Your opponent's gonna be like, oh shit, I have to replace
And
it.
you know what? Sometimes that that should be an act. Excuse me. But sometimes that level swap could be handy.
And you know what? That level swap allows me to play Rainbow and Limited and not feel like shit.
Yeah, this ain't too shabby.
Yeah, you know what? Highly playable Limited, playable minus, man.
Playable minus, actually. Like
that seems to be our template for amazing cards in Limited.
Yeah, this is actually pretty amazing limited. Actually, all right, let's move on. We have our sensation running Kirito and Sortolino. 1000. This is a refundable 2000 caustic counter.
Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go.
Oh, so you're already giving a rating here?
No.
Okay. I got a little confused.
No, well, my initial comment was, yo, doll, this card is amazing in both constructed and limited.
Right. So so if you are like Gamma and you like Einkrag, Kirito, and Asuna as your top end, that choice trigger now actually relevant.
Yo, doll, this is better than Vice Command. This would be better than Vice Commander. This is better than Vice Commander IMO in 10th Annie.
Right, I don't blame you for thinking that.
Like, dude, so I was thinking, there's no way in hell a refundable 2K is better than Vice Commander. Tries it out, dude. This card is better than Vice Commander.
Right, and, that was the rare split 1K counter.
This is a common refundable. If you'd asked me last year around this time, I'd be like, they're okay. Tries it out for myself. Yo, dog, these are amazing.
Right, especially given, it's funny because, typically, I would argue before Twitch Trick was even a game, these were just kind of whatever. In general.
Quote-worthy, man.
Right, but, Twitch Trigger's a thing now? Okay, you are actually relevant.
Yo, dog, why can't we have this in Nijigasaki? Like FR. I'll kill for one of these in Nijigasaki, wouldn't you?
I would also.
That's Shioriko, man.
That's Shioriko. Yeah, I got
screw this
choice trigger.
Screw the sleeping creature counter, man. Screw that thing. I don't care what color it's in. I'm Jeskai in Nijigasaki anyway.
Right. No, I wouldn't be surprised if green does get implemented at some point because of mobile game exclusive characters.
Fucking hell! What is it gonna be? The new Frozen Bonds of Nijigasaki, man?
I guess there's gonna be an extra booster.
This green shit, man.
This green shit, FR. No one booster go just group them up in the appropriate year groups that they belong in. So we'll just stick with the green color system until further notice.
Hey guys, we're into the subunit system now. Going, oh no, not this shit again.
No, Nijigasaki is not really about subunit.
Yeah, my dude.
If you count the number of subunit works versus the number of solo works, but it's not quite a fair comparison.
Right.
But anyway, again, back to Kirito and Sortolino here.
Yo, dolls, it's like, in limited, dude, card's really good in limited too.
Yeah, you're gonna see like what, 5 of these or something in the entire pod.
Right. Dude, what rarity was Borden again?
Wasn't it also common? Or was it uncommon?
Oh,
I don't remember.
I think it was an uncommon. I think it's uncommon.
It's probably uncommon.
Like in constructed, the rarity doesn't matter, but in limited, well, you're gonna find more
of these than the Leafa equivalent.
Right. So again, oh man, you know what?
Yeah, overall, I gotta give it a playable.
No, we're going even further beyond, boys.
Oh my goodness.
We're going even further beyond.
This gotta be an extra nice tonight.
And then, oh wait, I am definitely so fuck at this point. I can't even hide it anymore.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, Angler and Blue Cat. 217K.
That's not one, so I can know how they two snuck in there.
Dude, are you blind or something, man? I'll fucking swear.
No, I just probably copy pasta syndrome.
Okay, when this card enters the battlefield, this card gets X power, where X is the number of your anniversaries multiplied by 1,000. Alrighty. And when this card's battle opponent comes first, if you have Solar Color Panorama, the common book in your climax area, you may tutor, and then you may tutor for a card. Action, you may tutor for a card and stock charge clean.
Alright, we don't bother with this in constructed, period.
No, but in limited, actually, this ain't bad.
You could pick between this or the Four Seasons, and you are pretty golden.
Now, of course, Four Seasons is far more likely to live.
Right, but Four Seasons gives you no real selectivity, but
Angler and Blue Cat
gives you both selectivity, and you get some stock. And this thing is probably also running over even level 3s on the turn you play them.
Right. It's effectively Bunny Girl Yun Yun.
But that will threaten those level 3s.
Now, of course, this is on book trigger versus gate trigger for Four Seasons. So, right. Again...
You value the trigger that much. You don't overall care that much.
In limited, though, you don't have a choice, dude.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
So... Again, it's more of the way that we theorize limited. You grab the climax first,
right?
First up, before you get screwed out of not having enough climaxes in your deck and you just die.
Well, I believe when you play limited, we have a rule that you must take the climax rare or climax coming in your pack.
Correct. So that does not count towards the card that you select.
Right. It would be like Vanguard's limited. You must take the trigger that is in your pack. No as ifs or buts about it.
Right. Otherwise, well, we don't want somebody being 8 and 25 starting, and a person having no climaxes.
Right. That would just be playing illegal.
Right. Be like, dude, you're already quite compressed, and we just started the game. Like, that's absurd. I'm like, no, we start 4 and 25, which is the same. It's the identical ratio. It's the identical ratios of 8 and 50. So basically, right. But regardless, though, you know what? Thanks, limited.
Overall, yeah, I will give it to playable minds myself.
Yeah, I'll be it's the nicer half of thanks, limited here.
Yeah,
highly playable actually in limited.
Yeah, definitely. All right, moving on. We have Cast Lost in the City 227,000. During your turn, experience 5 or higher, plus 6k and character hang-on core.
Oh man, I don't know how I feel about this one.
I don't like this either.
Like,
I don't see it being too useful. Like, you could argue it might be useful in maybe stretching it limited.
Well, in limited, it is a 2-soul beater.
And on your turn, it's swinging for 13,000. Okay, not too shabby.
But the problem is that you're gonna have to pay the upkeep, man.
This is probably gonna get run over every time. That's why I'm saying it's a stretch to argue limited.
Oh man, like level 1/0s can destroy this, man.
And this is correct. Even the common 1/0s can destroy this.
And not to mention the upper rarities.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I'm arguing this time again. What about you?
Yeah, it's bloody time again. They make a big TV. Why? So we can watch Cats Lost in the City in HD.
I swear, I must be an actual TV series.
Oh god damn it! Well, again, dude,
it's a pretty common game. You're usually like a bunch of common seeing style names for these cards, right? Okay.
Again, dude, it fits like a glove. Okay.
It really do. It really do. Oh, let's see. What be a good one here? Okay, I got it. After these fireworks pass a little bit. Okay. When I was a kid, I wanted to be lost in the city.
Dang. Alrighty, next. Alrighty, check 6. We've hit the events, boys. 1-0. Choose one of your guys and gets the following 3 abilities. Okay. The guy in front of this cannot move. No counters. Your opponent cannot play counters, and when this card is front attack, you may bounce.
And this is cross turn, so.
Yep.
You know, this is a neat design. I'll give it that.
I like it, actually. The fact that A, it's free, B,
usually... Actually, no, real talk, you know what makes me a little sad and disappointed?
Mm-hmm.
So there was a check 6 Xenon in like older South in an older South set. That had nothing to do with like what check 6 meant in SEO lore.
Right. But this is far more accurate.
Oh yeah. Actually.
She's got your 6, man.
Yeah.
Like in military terms, she's got your back.
Right.
She's sitting in the back of the map.
Right.
But the ability to turn off your opponent's responses, half your opponent's responses, and the fact that you're Aaron for the turn,
and you're preventing runners and the like.
Like that's all. Even 2 out of those 3 abilities sound really good.
Right.
But no, they gave you all 3 of them. Now, the only negative behind this card, it's unfetchable.
Right.
You have to hard draw to it.
But when you do hard draw it, you are golden.
Now, in constructed, no, I don't have the room for this.
You could argue maybe like in like a legacy deck or something.
Perhaps. Or hell, honestly speaking, I would rather play this in Alicization over fucking what's her name? The trash JC.
Cardinal?
Yeah, I'd rather play this over fucking Cardinal, man.
Right.
And man, Cardinal doesn't require me to take 1 fucking damage.
No, she doesn't.
And I can still be... Oh, look, I'm Aaron.
Right.
So, at the same time, I'm going, you know what? I'd play that there. Now, in Limited. Actually, yeah, why not, dude?
This is pretty good. This is very good in Limited.
It not guarantees me a lane. It allows me to go, oh, you're trying to destroy me in response? No.
And you get to have a character that, okay, it's actually being threatened. Okay, I'm putting it back to safety.
Right. Or, oh, I want something dead guaranteed. You aren't fleeing.
Right, so overall, I give it a playable minus.
Yeah, playable minus. Now, it's kind of niche in Alicization. The Alicization thing's kind of a niche thing, but at the same time... But in Limited, an all-star, boys.
Yeah, actually. Alright.
It is a common, too, so you're going to find a lot of it.
That you will. Alright.
Right, next.
Yep. Aiming for Excalibur 2-1 event. Search your deck for up to 2 anniversary characters, reveal them, add into your hand, shuffle your deck, and discard 1.
Man, I thought we deleted these by now.
Right, I was surprised when I ranked, I'm like, wait, these exist in 2020?
Like, did we even like the counter version of this in Albuta? No, right?
I'm not that recall.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Now, to be fair, we cannot do limited back in Rascal, but... Alright, for sure, no in Constructed.
No, in Constructed.
Limited, though... You can actually make the argument, selection's kind of actually hard to find.
Dude, there's plenty of selection in this set. What are you talking about? But it's an upper rarity, so...
Yeah, it's gonna be like, what?
Yeah, dude, there's a ton of selection in this set, but it's all at upper rarities.
It's all upper rarity, so, and this is a common event. So, like, two or 3 against, 2 to 4 against might pop up, right? So...
Right. Pretty much in Limited, you have to think your staples are commons and uncommons.
Right, so I will argue, you know what? This could be a good thing. You might need to, like, fill up the rest of your deck. You're missing like 2 or 3 cards or something. Okay.
20th, 21st, probably.
Yeah, something like that. So overall,
You know what? Thanks,
Yeah,
limited.
I'm
But
gonna
I've got
you're
lower end of thanks, limited.
you're thinking this. I'm gonna give it a playable minus here. I think you could actually I think you value this quite a bit in this limited pool.
Oh, man, this card feels like this. This card is definitely like it feels towards the bottom end, dude. Like where, it usually in limited.
I don't blame you for thinking that, but I would think that given like what you could play at lower rarities, I feel you don't mind this, and I feel that this is pretty useful. Just on demand, one stock for two of anything that's still in your deck,
It it
and
it
easy
is
fan
well,
hand filter on top of that, right?
true. This is a cantrip. This is a
For
cantrip at best.
anything
So
you want.
fair enough. All right, next.
Okay, well, so technically this is where we end blue. Because
Yeah.
because Gavin insisted that I have to like go into the promo section. For some reason this does not show up under the product section of Sword Online Anniversary. But yeah, should we go over like blue conclusions right now before we go into that last card?
A serious OP, man.
Yeah, so yeah, blue gives a lot. Blue gives a lot. The anniversary deck. The we have some like very nice alicization support. And we have things that are splashable in
Classic.
all three main decks. Classic, fuck like and anniversary.
Like and again, as you probably heard throughout the entire thing,
Lot
there's barely any bad.
right. A lot of it is a lot of it is at minimum usable in a limited context. Like blue will be like a mainstay in limited decks when you cracking open this product for play.
Right, it's a powerhouse in limited.
Right, it's crazy.
And blue's a force to be reckoned with and constructed. Blue is the main reason why.
Yeah, blue.
10th Annie is still relevant.
Right, eight. When 8 pence automatically becomes like $8 and then some.
So good. It's so good. Like
it's absurdly good in terms of the ability to hand filter and toolbox at will. It's just it's crazy amazing.
Man, I'm glad this is the first half of So Fuck for me. So
right, yeah, we already heard the second half.
Yep. All right, let's move on to the final card, shall we?
Yes, it's yours.
Okay, so Idol debut Asuna. So there is no limited here. 2/1/2/5. It's a 2/5 counter that has the following ability. When you use the counter, pay 1, sacrifice one of your guys. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 2 or higher, -1 soul.
Okay, so it's definitely quite a different take on the stack counter. So it's not just 2 sacrificing and anti-change. It's now no reduction for 1 less stock.
And the funny thing is that this is actually the only sack counter that SAO 10th has.
Mm-hmm.
The 10th anniversary has specifically.
Yeah.
Now you could play this in Classic, and you can play this in Fucklight. You can play this in all 3 decks.
You could. But because of the trace, you really just prefer this in Classic and Anniversary.
Correct. Now, of course, is this card like you will occasionally see like a 1 or 2 off of this card in some lists.
I do see the merit. Sometimes especially against cards like Restanders.
Oh yeah, -1 soul them. Oh, decrease their damage output.
Yeah.
Or it could effectively money counter a shitter at the end game.
Level 2 or higher sugar, pick one.
Oh, excuse me, my bad.
Like unless there's something like a level assist to the front.
A 2/1 forward. People could be desperate, dude.
Yeah, a 2/1 could happen. A 2/1 like level 3 killer, for example. Yeah, you're right.
That's considered a shitter at that point, dude.
Right. Sure. Yeah, this could be a money counter. So, overall, I could see the merit. So I'm gonna give it a solid playable. No,
If this
you know,
replayable.
it can dodge reverse abilities and it can lower the potency of your opponent's kill turn.
And well, is this card worth $8? Yeah, I'd say so. Actually, if you have a couple of these, yeah, it's actually worth something.
Oh, neat.
All right. So overall thoughts on 10th anniversary.
It's still going strong. Like 15 months later, or some absurd number like that.
S stands for sweat for a reason, man, and this definitely, this deck is definitely for the sweat, man. This deck, like, oh
Yeah,
god,
like the people playing this are like the true, are either like hardcore Sword Art Online fans or they're hyper competitive.
or they could be both, man.
You could be both, and I've seen them.
I mean,
Kip, I'll be honest. Most SEO player, or almost every SEO player I've seen actually unironically likes SAO.
Hey man, I love SAO too, man. I like SAO too. Okay, so again, I know.
Okay.
I'm not just playing this because I'm the modern player.
Right. There's a reason why Gavin, much to my chagrin, says Asuna best girl.
Yes, Asuna is best girl, man. Hey, she is.
I swear, sometimes you are just so vanilla.
And men, is there anything wrong with being vanilla?
No, I'm just pointing it out. I'm
just like
I just think it's going on. What merit? Anyway, that's the conversation for another. That's the conversation for another time.
What merit does your baby girl have? Shit, man. Oh, I could go on all fucking day.
Well, let's not hear right now. So with that, everyone, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting us this far. You made it up here. We really appreciate it. So be sure to give us that like, those comments, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that notification bell if you haven't already, because
these all help the YouTube algorithm out. So we also have Patreon and Coffee if you want to support us further. All contributions will help us make future videos for y'all. Stay tuned for the next set. Oh baby.
Yep. And with that, we will catch you all next time. Bye bye.